Welcome to this course on mobile app development for notifications, databases, and publishing. Did you know that 85% of mobile users prefer apps that send personalized notifications? And apps with optimized data management see 30% faster performance? In today's mobile-driven world, delivering a seamless user experience is critical to keeping users engaged. This course will show you how to utilize powerful tools such as Firebase and SQLite to create apps that engage users and manage data efficiently. Want to build an app that users love and keep returning to? Let's get started. Take this hands-on course, specifically designed for mobile app developers and IT professionals looking to elevate their expertise in creating dynamic, data-driven mobile applications. In today's fast-paced digital world, mastering notifications, databases, and app publishing is critical to delivering seamless, engaging user experiences. Whether you're an aspiring mobile app developer, a seasoned developer seeking to sharpen your skills, or an IT leader overseeing development projects, this course equips you with essential, in-demand skills vital for staying ahead in the competitive mobile app industry. In this course, you will learn how to develop mobile applications that engage users through personalized notifications and efficient data management using embedded databases like SQLite and cloud-based databases like Firebase. You'll discover why publishing your app on iOS and Android platforms is critical in reaching users and ensuring your app's success. Additionally, you'll explore mobile app marketing strategies and gain insights into how to support your app after launch to keep it performing well and engaging users. Throughout this course, you'll have access to engaging instructional videos, hands-on labs, and practice quizzes that reinforce your learning. You'll also have reference materials like glossaries and cheat sheets to help you master key concepts. Finally, the course culminates in a final project where you'll apply your new skills to build a media manager app, integrating notifications and databases. Each module in this course includes hands-on labs that provide you with practical experience in mobile app development. These labs allow you to apply the skills you've learned to real-world tasks, such as creating notifications, managing media, and setting up databases. You'll also work on deploying APIs to cloud services, building chat applications, and preparing apps for publishing. Additionally, you'll explore strategies for app marketing and create tools for tracking performance metrics. These labs reinforce key concepts and help you develop job-ready skills, ensuring you can confidently build, publish, and maintain mobile applications in today's competitive market. You need knowledge of software development practices, such as using Git repositories, and familiarity with mobile app development concepts to get the most out of this course. Experience with Flutter and/or React Native is also required. This course is part of a comprehensive IBM professional certificate program designed to help you become proficient in mobile app development. The program includes several foundational and advanced courses that cover topics such as mobile app development fundamentals, software engineering basics, Android and iOS app development, user interface, UI and user experience, UX design, web development using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, cross-platform development with popular frameworks like Flutter and React Native, front-end development and back-end services, and publishing apps on popular marketplaces, including Apple App Store and Google Play Store. These topics provide a well-rounded understanding of mobile app development. By completing the professional certificate, you'll gain the practical skills needed to build mobile apps, design engaging user interfaces, and develop apps for multiple platforms. If you're looking to start or advance your career in mobile app development, this professional certificate offers the perfect pathway. If you haven't already, sign up today and start your journey toward becoming a skilled mobile app developer. We recommend watching each video, completing the hands-on labs, and testing your knowledge with practice quizzes to get the most out of this course. This will solidify your understanding of mobile notifications, databases, and app publishing. Good luck! Welcome to this video on handling notifications in mobile apps. After watching this video, you will be able to explain the purpose of notifications, compare local notifications to push notifications, describe the steps involved when developing push notifications, and explain the purpose of in-app notifications and the different types. Notifications enhance the overall user experience. You use notifications in your apps to engage and inform users about events or updates related to an app. Notifications can even appear on the screen even when the app is not in use, providing timely information and encourage users to return to the app. There are two types of notifications, push and local. Push notifications are messages sent from a server to the user's device. Events in the app, such as a new message or a product sale, can trigger a push notification. Local notifications are also based on certain conditions or rules, but the app generates these messages. Consider a shopping app that sends users a push notification alerting them of a flash sale on their favorite products. This message grabs their attention and creates a sense of urgency, prompting them to open the app and make a purchase. You can trigger local notifications based on the user's interaction or at a specific time. Apps related to scheduling, such as calendars or events, use local notifications. For example, a calendar app can send a reminder before a meeting at a specified time. Operating systems provide push notification services for app development. For Android, you can use Google's Firebase Cloud Messaging (FCM) to send push notifications from servers to users' devices using FCM APIs. For iPhones, you can use the Apple Push Notifications APN service. Similar to FCM, APNs allow you to send messages from a server. Typically, you must follow these steps when implementing push notifications. First, obtain permission from your user to send notifications. This usually occurs when the user first launches the app. After the user grants permission, have the device generate a token. This token identifies the device and provides permissions for the server to send notifications to the device. You can then use the token with FCM or APN libraries, such as React Native push notifications. In-app notifications provide a message or alert that appears only while the app is in use. They do not interrupt users when they are not using the app. Use in-app notifications for contextual information or prompts that help users engage more effectively with the app. You can incorporate in-app notifications into an app to encourage feature exploration or inform them about updates, new features, or changes in functionality. You can also use in-app notifications to provide guidance to assist users with navigating complex features or processes. For example, consider a fitness app that uses in-app notifications to motivate users. When a user completes a workout, a message pops up saying, "Great job, you've burned 300 calories today." This provides immediate feedback and encourages the user to continue their fitness journey. This type of in-app notification, called a toast message, usually appears for a few seconds and then disappears. Toast messages provide feedback confirming an action such as saving a setting or completing a task. Let's discuss some other types of in-app notifications. Modals, also called pop-ups, occur when the app requires user interaction. You can use modals for alerts, confirmations, or to gather user input. Banner in-app notifications persist on screen. They can provide ongoing information, such as new features or updates. Tooltip notifications appear when a user selects an element. They provide additional information about a specific feature. You can use tooltips to guide users through complex interfaces. Badge indicators appear on app icons or specific sections of the app, signaling your users about new content, such as a new incoming or unread message. When developing an app, use notifications judiciously. Overuse of notifications can cause your users to ignore them altogether, defeating their purpose. Analyze user engagement metrics after implementing notifications to see which ones resonate with your audience. Encourage user feedback regarding their preferences and adjust strategies accordingly. You should also familiarize yourself with FCM and APNs to implement push notifications effectively. You should seek to find an appropriate balance when deciding when to use notifications and when to avoid them. In this video, you learned that notifications inform users about events or updates related to an app after an event trigger. Notifications encourage user engagement, deliver timely information, and help keep users returning to the app. Push notifications send a message to the user's device from a server while the app itself generates local notifications. Local notifications are generated by the app. Firebase Cloud Messaging and Apple Push Notification are cloud services that allow developers to send push notifications to user devices. The 3 steps when implementing push notifications include obtaining permission, generating a token, using the token in conjunction with a cloud-based messaging service. In-app notifications alert a user during app use. Types of in-app notifications include toast, modals, banners, tooltips, and badges. Welcome to this video on best practices for mobile notifications. After watching this video, you can explain how mobile notifications enhance user engagement and analyze platform-specific guidelines for optimizing notifications for iOS, Android, Flutter, and React Native. Did you know that 60% of iOS users disable app notifications if they receive too many irrelevant alerts? Crafting thoughtful, personalized notifications is critical to keeping users engaged and happy. Following best practices is critical to crafting effective mobile notifications and enhancing user engagement and satisfaction. This includes understanding your audience, being relevant and timely, using rich media when appropriate, allowing user control, respecting user privacy, and managing notification frequency. Each practice is crucial in delivering notifications your users will appreciate and engage with. Let's look at each of these best practices in detail. The first step is to understand your audience. You need to know their preferences and expectations. Consider a fitness app that tracks user workouts. If your users prefer morning workouts, you can send them a personalized message like, "Time for your morning run. Let's get moving." This kind of personalization makes your notifications more relevant and valuable to your users. Here's a useful tip. Leverage analytics tools to collect user behavior and preferences data. This data can help customize notifications for specific user segments. Once you understand your audience, the next step is to ensure your notifications are relevant and timely. Notifications should always provide value to the user. Sending irrelevant or poorly timed notifications can frustrate your users. Consider a food delivery app. It can notify users who haven't ordered in a week and remind them of their favorite meals with a message like, "We miss you. Enjoy 20% off on your next order." This type of timely notification is more likely to resonate with the user, increasing engagement and satisfaction. Here is a tip. Use behavior triggers to schedule notifications. For example, if a user frequently orders pizza on Friday nights, you can send them a tempting offer on Friday afternoons. Now that we've discussed keeping your notifications relevant and timely, let's explore how to make them visually engaging. Rich media notifications, such as images, videos, or interactive elements, can enhance engagement and make notifications stand out. Consider a travel app, sending a notification with an attractive image of a vacation destination alongside a discount code for flights or hotels. This visually engaging approach makes the notification more appealing and enticing. Here's a helpful tip. Leverage rich media capabilities in your notification system, but ensure they do not significantly increase load times. Let's now focus on the importance of user control. Users appreciate being able to manage their notification preferences. Providing customization options enhances their experience and reduces frustration. For example, a social media app could let users select their preferred notifications, like friend requests, likes, or comments. This ensures they only get updates that are important to them. Here's a useful tip. Implement a simple settings interface within your app where users can easily manage their notification preferences. In today's digital age, privacy is critical. Always respect user privacy when sending notifications and avoid sharing sensitive information without consent. For instance, a banking app should never send sensitive information like account numbers or balances through push notifications. Instead, it can alert users securely about suspicious activity. Here's a useful tip. When designing notification features, ensure compliance with privacy regulations, such as GDPR, and provide transparency about how you use data for notifications. Next, let's consider how the frequency of notifications can significantly impact the user experience. Sending too many notifications can overwhelm users and lead them to turn off notifications or uninstall the app. For example, a shopping app that sends multiple notifications about sales in a short time span may annoy users. Instead, space out the messages and limit notifications to once a day or a week based on user interaction. Here's a useful tip. Monitor user feedback and engagement rates closely to determine the optimal frequency for your target audience. Now, let's look at a real-life example of how they can be applied. A fitness app, FitTrack, uses notifications to engage users and motivate them to stay active. FitTrack uses daily reminders. For example, time for your morning workout. Let's crush those fitness goals. This notification is useful because it provides a motivational push each morning at 7 a.m., helping users stay committed to their fitness routine. Next is the activity completion notification. For example, great job! You completed your 5-mile run today. This notification celebrates user achievements, reinforcing positive behavior and encouraging users to continue their fitness journey. FitTrack also uses challenges and competition notifications. An example would be, join our weekend challenge. Complete 10,000 steps on Saturday and earn rewards. These notifications promote engagement and reward active participation. Lastly, personalized health tips are part of the notification strategy. For example, stay hydrated. Remember to drink water every hour during your workout. These notifications provide helpful tips based on user activity, fostering healthier habits. These examples from FitTrack show how thoughtful notifications can boost user engagement, reinforce positive behavior, and encourage ongoing interaction with the app. Now that we've seen how FitTrack uses notifications to engage users, let's explore platform-specific best practices for optimizing notifications across different systems. This table shows the best practices for managing notifications on iOS, Android, Flutter, and React Native. Review the table to compare how notifications are handled on each platform. In this video, you learned that mobile notifications are a powerful tool for engaging users, but misusing them can lead to frustration and app uninstalls. To get it right, it's essential to understand your audience and tailor notifications to their needs. Notifications should always be relevant and timely, providing value at the right moment. Rich media, such as images and videos, can make notifications more engaging but should be used thoughtfully. Giving users control over their notification settings builds trust, while respecting their privacy is crucial in ensuring data security. Managing notification frequency is essential to avoid overwhelming users and keep their experience positive. A fitness app, such as FitTrack, uses notifications effectively by sending daily reminders, celebrating achievements, encouraging participation in challenges, and offering personalized health tips based on user activity. For platform-specific best practices, iOS, Android, Flutter, and React Native each have their own guidelines for optimizing notifications. Welcome to Overview of Notification Delivery Systems. After watching this video, you can explain how notification delivery systems enhance user engagement in mobile applications, compare different notification delivery systems based on their key features, and analyze their pros and cons in mobile app development. Did you know that Apple sent the first push notification in 2009? Today, billions of push notifications are sent daily, helping apps engage users with real-time updates and personalized messages. Let's explore how modern apps use notification delivery systems to enhance user engagement. Developers use notification systems to keep users engaged by reminding them of app updates or promotions. These systems let developers send messages directly to users' devices through push notifications or in-app messages. These systems can also send timely alerts, such as reminders for sales or events. Let's look at examples of how notification delivery systems achieve user engagement. Developers can increase app usage, boost user retention, and drive sales by sending timely and relevant messages. Notifications remind users to return to the app, increasing app usage over time. For example, a food delivery app might send a message like "Hungry? Order your favorite meal now." Regular updates also keep users interested, improving retention. For instance, an app can notify users about new features or content, encouraging them to engage more frequently. Promotions and deals through notifications can drive sales and conversions. Apps can send personalized offers, encouraging users to make a purchase. Now that you understand how notification delivery systems can engage users, let's explore one of the most widely used tools, Firebase Cloud Messaging, or FCM. FCM is a notification delivery system provided by Google. It allows developers to send notifications across multiple platforms, such as Android, iOS, and web applications. FCM offers several key features: cross-platform support, topic messaging, and analytics integration. Let's explore these features in detail. Cross-platform support allows developers to send notifications across different operating systems, like Android, iOS, and web apps, making it an efficient choice for multi-platform development. Topic messaging enables developers to send notifications to specific user groups based on their interests. For example, a sports app can notify users about their favorite team's results. Analytics integration with Google Analytics allows developers to track user engagement and optimize notification strategies based on real-time data insights. Let's look at a real-life example. Imagine a weather app using FCM to send severe weather alerts. When a storm is approaching, the app sends push notifications to users in the affected area, ensuring they are informed and prepared. Developers can easily start using FCM by following 3 steps. First, they must set up the Firebase SDK in their app to enable notifications. Next, they create custom notification logic, defining when and how notifications are sent based on user actions. Finally, developers can use FCM's analytics for A/B testing to find the most effective notification strategies. Another popular notification system is OneSignal, which is known for its ease of integration and powerful features. OneSignal offers several key features, such as easy integration, rich notifications, and user segmentation. Let's explore each of these in more detail. OneSignal's easy integration allows developers to set up notifications with minimal effort quickly. The platform provides simple SDKs to get started right away. OneSignal supports rich notifications, allowing developers to send engaging messages, including images, buttons, and even videos. For example, an e-commerce app can send a product image with a Buy Now button. OneSignal's segmentation feature lets developers send personalized messages to specific user groups based on their behaviors and preferences. This ensures that notifications are relevant and targeted. Consider a retail app using OneSignal to send personalized product recommendations. Users who browse specific categories will receive targeted offers and promotions based on their behavior. Developers can integrate OneSignal into their apps using the SDK. They can then create notifications, segment users, and track engagement through the OneSignal dashboard. Besides FCM and OneSignal, several other notification delivery systems are available for developers. Each of these solutions offers unique features that can help engage users differently. Airship, formerly known as Urban Airship, focuses on mobile engagement, offering advanced targeting and push notification capabilities. It helps developers send notifications based on user behavior patterns. Pusherbeams is designed for real-time messaging and allows developers to send push notifications. PushWhoosh offers multi-channel messaging, allowing developers to send notifications through push, email, SMS, and more. Each of these solutions allows developers to tailor their notification strategy based on the needs of their app and audience. By choosing the right tool, developers can ensure that users stay engaged. While notification delivery systems offer many benefits, they also have some challenges. Let's look at the pros and cons of using these systems. Notifications boost user engagement by reminding users to return to the app and stay informed, improving retention. They support real-time communication for time-sensitive content. Personalization allows notifications to be tailored to user behavior, making them more relevant. Analytics and insights help track engagement and optimize strategies. Multi-platform support ensures notifications reach users across devices like Android, iOS, and the web. On the downside, sending too many notifications can cause user fatigue, leading users to disable them or uninstall the app. Privacy concerns arise if data isn't handled securely. Notifications rely on a stable internet connection, and users may miss updates without it. In larger apps, managing notifications can become complex, and costs increase with advanced features. It's important for developers to balance the frequency and relevance of notifications, ensuring they remain useful without overwhelming users. In this video, you learned that notification systems boost app usage, retention, and sales. FCM supports cross-platform notifications, provides topic messaging for targeted users, and tracks engagement through analytics. OneSignal enables easy integration, sends rich notifications with images and buttons, and offers segmentation for personalized messaging. Other solutions, such as Airship, Pusher Beams, and Pushwoosh, support multi-channel notifications. The pros include better engagement, multi-platform support, analytics, and personalization. The cons include user fatigue, privacy concerns, internet dependency, and complexity in managing notifications. Welcome to Overview of Mobile Design. After watching this video, you will be able to describe the key principles of mobile design, identify examples and ideas to apply the principles of mobile design, and use the components of mobile design and real-world examples to develop your apps. Mobile design helps you create user-friendly and visually appealing applications on smartphones and tablets. It involves applying design principles, techniques, and best practices. Let's look at the principles of mobile design. Your applications should focus on users' needs and preferences. Therefore, they should have a user-centered design. As a developer, you should consider who will be using your app and what you want to achieve. For example, the MyFitnessPal app's easy-to-navigate interface simplifies the process of logging meals and workouts, helping users stay on track with their fitness goals. You can guide your app design choices by conducting user research through surveys or interviews. This will help you understand your target audience better. Next, a responsive design ensures that your application looks and functions well on different devices and screen sizes. Whether a user has a smartphone, tablet, or smartwatch, the app should adjust seamlessly. Amazon provides a consistent shopping experience by automatically adjusting its layout when accessed from different devices. You can use frameworks like Bootstrap to create flexible grids and layouts that adapt to different screen sizes. As most mobile devices operate via touchscreens, it's essential to optimize apps for touch interactions. Buttons should be large enough to tap easily, and actions should require minimal effort. In the Spotify app, large play buttons and easily accessible menus allow users to control music playback with just a tap. To help users tap without frustration, ensure that interactive elements are at least 44 pixels in size, as recommended by Apple's Human Interface Guidelines. Another important aspect of mobile design to consider is visual hierarchy. It guides user attention to the most important elements on the screen. Instagram utilizes bold images at the top of the feed while using smaller text for captions, drawing users' attention first to the visuals. To create a clear hierarchy, use contrasting colors and varying font sizes. You can also highlight call-to-action buttons by making them larger or using a standout color. Now, let's look at the mobile design components that will help you apply these principles. First is the user interface, or UI. It comprises the layout, typography, and color scheme of your application. Layout refers to the arrangement of elements of your app on the screen. The Airbnb app uses a grid layout for listings, which makes it easy for users to browse accommodations visually. Typography is the choice of fonts, sizes, and spacing in your app. Medium uses a clean, readable font that enhances readability and keeps the focus on content. The color scheme is the palette of colors you use throughout the app. Slack, with its vibrant color scheme, reflects its brand while keeping the interface engaging. Next is user experience, or UX, which includes aspects such as navigation and feedback. Navigation refers to how users move through the app. The Spotify app features a bottom navigation bar, allowing the users easy access to Home, Search, your library, and Premium. With feedback, you provide users with responses for their actions. In Instagram, tapping a button provides visual feedback, like changing color, to indicate that the action has been registered. In visual design, you add icons, imagery, and animations to your apps. By using graphics and animations, you can represent actions or content and enhance user interactions. Pinterest uses distinct icons for saving and sharing pins, and Duolingo uses playful animations when users complete lessons. Next is responsiveness, which comprises adaptive design and touch targets. Adaptive design ensures the app works well on various screen sizes. For example, Amazon adjusts its layout for smartphones and tablets for a consistent shopping experience across devices. Touch targets refer to designing buttons such that they are easy to tap. For instance, the Google Maps app features large buttons for navigation for easier interaction while driving. Accessibility implies having an inclusive design and customizable settings in your app. Inclusive design makes your app usable for people with disabilities, and customizable settings allow users to adjust preferences. As an illustration, the VoiceOver feature on iOS allows visually impaired users to navigate apps through spoken descriptions. YouTube enables users to change subtitle settings and adjust playback speed for better accessibility. You must also improve your app's performance by having a shorter loading time and smooth interactions. For example, the Uber app loads quickly so that users can book rides without delays, and Facebook uses smooth scroll and transition effects for a seamless experience. Then there must be clarity, brevity, and hierarchy in your app's content. You should use concise language and organize the content by importance. For instance, the Evernote app presents information clearly and concisely that helps users quickly understand note-taking features, and the CNN app's breaking news stories are prominently displayed at the top. Next, your app should have a streamlined sign-up or account creation process. For example, in the Dropbox app, users can sign up quickly using their Google accounts. Next, the notifications in your apps, such as push notifications and in-app or contextual messages, should appear timely and be relevant. The X app, previously Twitter, sends notifications about mentions or likes, encouraging user engagement, and the WhatsApp app displays prompts to guide users through setting up their account. Finally, you should put your app through user testing to gather feedback during the design process. For instance, Airbnb conducts user testing sessions to observe how real users interact with their app. This helps them identify pain points and perform fixes accordingly. Let's recap. In this video, you learned that mobile design helps you create user-friendly and visually appealing applications on smartphones and tablets. The principles of mobile design include user-centered design, responsive design, touchscreen optimization, and visual hierarchy. Mobile design components help you apply mobile design principles. These include the user interface, user experience, visual design, responsiveness, accessibility, performance, content strategy, onboarding experience, notifications, and testing and iteration. Welcome to Principles of Mobile UI Design. After watching this video, you will be able to Describe the principles of effective mobile UI design, explain how to implement these principles, and identify the popular apps known for their design. The most important aspect of an app that will attract you to it is its user interface, or UI. Mobile UI design is essential for building user-friendly, efficient, and visually appealing applications. To create an effective mobile UI design that enhances the user experience and increases engagement and satisfaction, you must follow certain principles. Let's understand them and learn how to implement them. The first principle is clarity, which is the foundation of mobile UI design. When you create an app, you must ensure that users do not get confused while interacting with it. For example, the Google Maps app uses clear icons for directions, location markers, and options. When users open the app, they immediately see their current location and can easily access features like search and directions. To ensure clarity in your app, you can use simple language in labels and buttons, avoid jargon or technical terms that might confuse users, and test your app with real users to ensure they understand how to navigate it. The next principal feature is to have consistency across the UI. This makes users feel more comfortable and confident while using an app. You can maintain consistency in your app by having uniform colors, fonts, button shapes, and layout structures. The Facebook app maintains consistent button styles and colors across its interface. When users see a blue button, they know it typically means like or share, creating familiarity. To implement this principle, you can define a style guide that outlines fonts, colors, and button styles. You must ensure that every screen adheres to this guide to create a cohesive experience. Next, you must ensure that your app provides feedback to users. Whether users are pressing a button or submitting a form, they need to know what change occurred as a result of their actions. When you send a message in WhatsApp, you see a checkmark indicating that the message has been sent successfully. If there's an issue, like no internet connection, the app informs you with a message. To implement feedback, you can use animations or visual cues to indicate when an action has been completed, provide straightforward error messages, and suggest actions to rectify the problem. You can also use progress indicators when loading data or completing tasks to keep users informed. As mobile phones have limited screen space, simplicity is essential in mobile UI design. A cluttered interface can overwhelm users and cause them to abandon the app. Straightforward UIs that highlight only necessary elements are the best. Apple Music app's minimalist design focuses on essential features like playlists, songs, and albums, avoiding unnecessary distractions. To achieve simplicity in your apps, you must prioritize content by placing the main features at the forefront. You must effectively use whitespace to separate different sections and give elements room to breathe. The next principal feature is designing for accessibility. This ensures that all users, including those with disabilities, can use your app well. This includes considerations like color contrast, text size, and voice commands. The voice-over feature on iOS devices allows visually impaired users to navigate apps by hearing descriptions of on-screen elements. Apps like Uber have integrated this feature to help all users book rides. By using easily distinguishable color combinations for colorblind users and integrating voice commands or gestures for navigation wherever possible, you can implement accessibility in your apps. Most mobile devices rely on touch interactions, so touch targets like buttons and links should be adequately sized in your apps. With small targets, users may struggle to tap the correct element and get frustrated. The Instagram app has large buttons for likes and comments, making it easy for users to interact without mistaps. There are guidelines that you can follow for minimum touch target sizes, which are generally at least 44 by 44 points. You must also test your UI design on different devices to ensure that touch targets are accessible across various screen sizes. Now that you know the principles of mobile UI design, let's examine some popular apps known for their design. Airbnb, a homestay rental app, has a clean layout, beautiful imagery, and intuitive navigation. The search and booking process is streamlined, which enhances user experience. Spotify, a music streaming app, has a dark theme with vibrant album art, easy-to-navigate menus, and large, touch-friendly buttons. This makes music discovery and playback effortless. Slack, a cloud-based team communication platform, has a clean, organized layout that facilitates communication. Color-coded channels and direct messages enhance usability, making it easy to navigate. Instagram, a photo and video sharing social networking service owned by Meta Platforms, focuses on visuals. Its simple interface allows users to scroll through photos and videos easily, and the use of icons and colors is consistent and intuitive. Duolingo is a language learning app with a fun and engaging interface and gamified elements. The app uses bright colors, playful animations, and clear progress indicators to keep users motivated. Pinterest is a social media service for publishing and discovering information through pinboards. Its visually driven interface encourages discovery through images, and the grid layout allows users to browse and save ideas easily. Headspace is a mental health app with a calming color palette and soothing animations that create a relaxing atmosphere. It offers easy-to-access guided meditations and promotes a stress-free experience. Evernote is a note-taking and task management application with a clean interface. It organizes notes simply and effectively and uses a straightforward hierarchy to help users manage their tasks efficiently. Pocket is a social bookmarking service for storing, sharing, and discovering web bookmarks. Its immaculate and simple design focuses on content. The app allows users to save articles for later reading and has an intuitive user interface. Notion is a productivity and note-taking app with a minimalistic design combined with powerful organizational features. Users can customize their workspace, making it both functional and visually appealing. Let's recap. In this video, you learned that the principles of mobile UI design include clarity, consistency, feedback, simplicity, accessibility, touch target size. By following these principles, you can create an effective mobile UI design that enhances the user experience and increases engagement and satisfaction. Some popular apps that are known for their design include Airbnb, Spotify, Instagram, Slack, Pinterest, Duolingo, Headspace, Evernote, Pocket, and Notion. Welcome to Media and Interactions in Mobile Apps. After watching this video, you will be able to identify various types of media used in mobile applications, explain how interactions enhance user experience, and compare media and interaction handling in popular mobile platforms. Did you know mobile app users form their first impression in less than 3 seconds? The right mix of media and interactions can make or break the experience. Mobile apps have become a central part of our lives, helping us communicate, learn, shop, and entertain ourselves. But what really makes an app engaging? Media and interactions are two key factors that drive user engagement in mobile apps. Let us explore how different media types and interactions shape the user experience. Media in mobile apps refers to all types of content that can be displayed or played. This includes images, videos, audio files, animations, and other visual elements. Images capture attention quickly and are often used in apps like social media platforms to engage users. Optimizing images for different screen sizes ensures a seamless experience. Short videos can demonstrate features or share stories. Audio files, such as music or voice recordings, enhance user experiences in music streaming or fitness apps. Developers can use APIs to implement audio players. Animations make interactions feel natural. For example, a small animation when tapping a button provides instant feedback, making the app feel more responsive and interactive. Media entertains users and helps them understand and interact with the app. Without media, apps would feel dull and unresponsive. Picture a fitness app designed to keep users motivated and on track. using a mix of media such as images, videos, audio, and animations to make workouts engaging and easy to follow. High-quality images display workout routines, making it easy for users to grasp each exercise quickly. Short videos guide users through each movement, ensuring they perform exercises with the correct form and technique. Motivational audio tracks and voice instructions help users focus and push through their workout sessions. Smooth animations provide instant feedback, rewarding users with a checkmark or progress bar as they complete each exercise. While media enhances the visual experience, interactions are how users engage with content. Users engage with the app through touch gestures, clicks, swipes, and other input methods. Well-designed interactions are critical for ensuring a positive user experience. The most common interactions are touch gestures. Users tap, swipe, pinch, and scroll to navigate through apps. Buttons trigger actions like submitting forms or navigating between screens. Shopping apps use add to cart buttons to let users easily select products. Forms allow users to input information, such as signing up or purchasing. Well-designed forms reduce frustration. Notifications inform users about updates or reminders, like news apps, sending alerts for breaking news stories. Now, let us see how these interactions work in a real-world app. For example, consider a travel booking app where users search for flights, view prices, and book tickets. Users swipe to navigate options and tap buttons to book flights and enter passenger details. Forms gather all the necessary information for bookings. Notifications remind users of their bookings. Each interaction is designed to be straightforward, allowing users to complete bookings quickly and with ease. This table compares how mobile platforms like iOS, Android, Flutter, and React Native handle media implementation, interaction, feedback mechanisms, and notifications. The columns show media implementation, how interactions are managed, what feedback mechanisms are used, and how each platform handles notifications. Use this table as a quick reference to see how these platforms implement these key features. You have seen how media and interactions work across popular platforms. Now, let us look at real-world apps that excel in these areas. Instagram showcases high-quality images and videos, making it a dynamic visual platform. You can easily interact with stories and reels, liking and commenting with simple gestures. Spotify offers seamless music streaming with high-quality playback and personalized playlists. You can control music using touch gestures or voice commands for easy navigation. YouTube allows you to watch and upload videos easily. You can subscribe to channels, comment on videos, and even engage with live streams for a richer experience. Pinterest organizes high-quality images into a grid layout for easy browsing. You can pin, like, and share images, making collecting and organizing ideas simple. TikTok focuses on short-form videos that are easy to create and share. You can add filters and music, then like and comment on others' videos with intuitive controls. Netflix delivers a vast library of movies and shows. You can browse, watch trailers, and add titles to your personalized watch list for a seamless viewing experience. Snapchat is all about ephemeral media, with images and videos disappearing after viewing. You can use lenses and filters and swipe easily between chats and stories. In this video, you learned that mobile apps use media such as images, videos, audio, and animations to create engaging user experiences. These media elements help capture attention, communicate effectively, and make the app experience more immersive. Interactions like touch gestures, buttons, forms, and notifications provide seamless navigation and allow users to perform tasks effortlessly. They simplify common actions, such as scrolling through feeds, liking posts, and receiving updates. Platforms like iOS, Android, Flutter, and React Native manage media and interactions in many ways, providing flexibility in app development and design. Popular apps, such as Instagram, Spotify, YouTube, Pinterest, TikTok, Netflix, and Snapchat show how media and interactions work together to enhance user engagement, creating a dynamic and user-friendly environment across various platforms. Welcome to Overview of Mobile Backend Services. After watching this video, you will be able to explain the role of Mobile Backend Services, MBS, in mobile app development, identify its key functionalities such as data storage, user authentication, push notifications, and server management, and apply a step-by-step process to integrate MBS into your app projects. Imagine building a high-performance mobile app without worrying about servers, data security, notifications, or managing user logins. MBS makes this a reality by handling all the behind-the-scenes tasks, so you can focus on creating an engaging front-end experience. MBS are cloud-based platforms that support mobile applications by handling key functions like data storage, user authentication, push notifications, and server management. Instead of developers building everything from scratch, MBS offers pre-built services that streamline the process, allowing them to focus on the front end. Now, let's explore each key function of MBS with practical examples to show how they work. MBS provides cloud databases that allow apps to store and retrieve user data such as profiles, preferences, and content. For example, a fitness app can store user workout data in a cloud database, enabling access from any device. MBS manages user authentication, ensuring secure logins via email, social media, or biometrics. For instance, a banking app uses MBS to verify users' identities when logging in, ensuring the security of their financial information. MBS handles push notifications, sending timely updates based on triggers or schedules to keep users engaged. For example, an e-commerce app sends notifications about flash sales to users who have shown interest in similar products. MBS manages servers, ensuring maintenance, scalability, and security so you can focus on building app features. For instance, an online store can scale resources automatically during a holiday shopping season to handle increased traffic without crashing. Now, let's look at why MBS is essential for your mobile app, with key benefits that make them invaluable to modern app development. MBS speeds up development by providing pre-built backend services, allowing developers to focus on the app's front end without building everything from scratch. MBS are cost-effective, using a pay-as-you-go model that saves money, especially for startups and small businesses. MBS offers built-in scalability, making it easy to accommodate growth as your app's user base expands. MBS provides strong security features protecting user data and interactions. Let's explore the process of using backend services in your app. First, identify what your app needs to do. Is it designed for social media, e-commerce, or task management? Next, consider the main features it will need, like user accounts, saving data, or sending notifications. These features will help you understand what backend support your app requires. The second step is to research mobile backend services. Explore the options available, compare their features, and evaluate their pricing models to find the best fit for your app. The third step is to choose the right backend service. Align the service with your app's requirements, considering scalability, ease of integration, and support. Select the service that best meets your needs. The fourth step is to design your application architecture. Define the data structure for your chosen backend service. Plan how users will authenticate and create the necessary API endpoints for your app's functionality. The fifth step is to develop your mobile app. Set up your development environment, integrate the backend service SDK, and begin coding the core functionalities of your app. The sixth step is to test your app. Conduct thorough testing of all functionalities to ensure that they work correctly with the backend service. Monitor data flow to identify and resolve any issues. The final step is to secure your application. Implement security best practices to protect sensitive data. Use HTTPS for communications, set up user authentication rules, and review database access controls. By following these 7 steps, you can effectively use MBS to build a powerful and secure mobile application. In this video, you learned that MBS plays a crucial role in streamlining app development. MBS manages essential tasks such as data storage, user authentication, push notifications, and server management, allowing developers to focus on creating engaging user experiences. You explored the importance of MBS in speeding up development, being cost-effective, scalable, and enhancing security for user data. The step-by-step process for integrating MBS into your app includes identifying app needs, researching available services, choosing the right back-end solution, designing application architecture, developing the app, testing functionalities, and securing the application. By leveraging MBS, you can enhance the efficiency and functionality of mobile applications, resulting in a more robust and responsive user experience. Welcome to Introduction to Cloud Mobile Backend Services. After watching this video, you will be able to explain how cloud mobile backend services enhance mobile app development and compare different cloud backend services based on their key features. Imagine having the power to build mobile apps without worrying about setting up servers, managing databases, or maintaining infrastructure. That's where cloud mobile backend services transform how developers build apps. This video will explore some of the most popular cloud mobile backend services, including Amazon Web Services, AWS, Amplify, Heroku, Backendless, and Kinvi. Let's explore how AWS Amplify simplifies mobile and web app development by handling crucial backend processes. AWS Amplify is a powerful tool that helps developers create scalable, full-stack mobile and web applications. It simplifies back-end processes such as authentication, data storage, API integration, and hosting. One key feature of AWS Amplify is Amazon Cognito, which allows you to easily add authentication, sign up, and sign in functionalities to your app. Amplify offers data storage through DynamoDB, a NoSQL database that scales with your app's needs, ensuring seamless data handling. Another key feature is API integration, managed through AWS AppSync, enabling smooth communication between your app and the backend. AWS Amplify also simplifies hosting with built-in CI/CD, continuous integrations, continuous deployment, allowing you to deploy and host your app efficiently. Let's explore Heroku, another popular cloud platform that simplifies application development, deployment, and scaling. Heroku allows developers to build, run, and operate applications entirely in the cloud. It supports a wide range of programming languages, making it highly flexible. Its key features include ease of deployment, add-ons, and scalability, providing developers with powerful tools to streamline app management and growth. Developers can deploy apps with a simple command line interface or through Git, streamlining the process. Heroku also offers a range of add-ons, such as databases, caching, and monitoring tools, allowing developers to extend app functionality easily. Heroku offers scalability, enabling developers to quickly scale their apps by adding more resources as needed, ensuring performance under high demand. Let's now dive into Backendless, a powerful backend as a service, SaaS platform that simplifies mobile and web application development. It offers a comprehensive solution without the need for extensive server-side coding. Key features of Backendless include data management, user management, real-time database, file storage, push notifications, and API services. Backendless provides a robust data management solution, allowing developers to easily create, read, update, and delete data. It supports both relational and NoSQL data models, providing flexibility for diverse applications. The platform also offers built-in user authentication and management, including user registration, login, password recovery, and role-based access control. One of its standout features is the real-time database, which automatically syncs data when updates occur. making it ideal for apps that need live updates, such as chat applications. Backend-less also provides efficient file storage, enabling developers to manage images, videos, and documents in the cloud. Additionally, Backend-less supports push notifications for iOS and Android, allowing developers to send targeted user messages based on activity or preferences. Developers can create custom REST APIs through Backend-less, offering flexibility for integrating with other services or exposing app functionality. Let's explore Progress Kinvi, a leading mobile backend as a service, MBOS platform that accelerates application development. Kinvi provides tools for building enterprise-grade applications with a strong focus on integration capabilities. Key features include data storage, mobile backend services, integration capabilities, serverless functions, and offline data sync. Kinvi offers flexible data storage, supporting both NoSQL and SQL databases, allowing developers to choose the right model based on their needs. Kinvi provides mobile backend services, including user authentication, file storage, push notifications, and geolocation services. One of Kinvi's standout features is its ability to integrate with enterprise systems through APIs, connecting apps to various data sources easily. Kinvi supports serverless computing with its functions feature, enabling developers to run custom backend logic without managing servers. Kinvi also allows mobile apps to store data offline and sync it with the cloud when connectivity is restored, ensuring functionality in low or no connectivity areas. Let's take a look at other popular cloud backend services, each offering unique features for mobile and web applications. These include Firebase, Google Cloud Platform, GCP, and Microsoft Azure. Firebase, owned by Google, offers real-time databases, authentication services, and analytics tools, making it popular among mobile developers for easy integration with Android and iOS apps. Google Cloud Platform, GCP, provides services like App Engine for hosting applications and Firestore for NoSQL database needs, helping developers build robust apps. Microsoft Azure offers services such as Azure Functions for serverless computing and Azure Cosmos DB for globally distributed databases, supporting mobile backend needs. In this video, you learned that cloud backend services streamline app development by managing essential backend tasks like data storage, user management, real-time syncing, and serverless functions. You explored multiple platforms, including AWS Amplify, Heroku, Backend-less, and Progress Kinvi, along with other popular services like Firebase, Google Cloud Platform, and Microsoft Azure. AWS Amplify offers scalable app development with features such as authentication, data storage through DynamoDB, API integration via AWS AppSync, and CI/CD hosting. Heroku simplifies app deployment, supports many add-ons, such as databases and caching, and offers scalability to handle growing app demands. Backend-less provides a comprehensive suite of services, including data management, user authentication, real-time database syncing, file storage, push notifications, and custom REST API creation. Progress Kinvi accelerates app development by offering data storage with NoSQL and SQL mobile backend services, integration with enterprise systems, serverless functions, and offline data synchronization. Other popular cloud backend services like Firebase offer real-time databases and analytics. GCP offers App Engine for hosting and Firestore for NoSQL. And Microsoft Azure provides serverless computing with Azure Functions and globally distributed databases through Azure Cosmos DB. Welcome to Deployment Strategies for Mobile App Backends. After watching this video, you will be able to explain the concept of backend and deployment strategies, describe the popular deployment strategies with examples, and identify the deployment strategies for apps on various platforms or frameworks. One critical component when developing a mobile application is its backend. It manages data, processes requests, and ensures that everything runs smoothly. Deploying a backend for mobile applications involves several strategies, each with its own pros and cons. Deployment strategies are the techniques for releasing updates and managing backend services for mobile applications. You must choose the right strategy to ensure your app is reliable, scalable, and easy to maintain. Let's look at some of the most popular deployment strategies. The first strategy is the single server deployment, in which all backend services are hosted on one server. It is the simplest and most cost-effective option for small applications or startups. For instance, suppose you have a small recipe app. You might host your back-end on a single server provided by a cloud service like Amazon Web Services or AWS or DigitalOcean. This setup is easy to manage and can handle moderate traffic. Single server deployment is easy to set up and has low initial costs. As a downside, it offers limited scalability and has a single point of failure. The entire system fails if some part of the system malfunctions. Let's look at some use cases relating to various platforms or frameworks. An app for managing personal budgets on the iOS platform could start with a single server to keep costs low. On the Android platform, a game with minimal user interaction may also benefit from a single server deployment strategy during its initial launch. Flutter framework apps can easily connect to a single backend server using representational state transfer application programming interfaces, or REST APIs. Lightweight React Native apps with basic functionalities can also use this strategy. With your user base growing, relying on a single server may not be a good idea. That's where you can leverage load balancing, which involves distributing incoming network traffic across multiple servers. This helps prevent any single server from becoming overwhelmed. For example, consider a social media app where thousands of users post content simultaneously. Load balancers can spread requests across several servers, ensuring that the app remains responsive. Load balancers offer increased reliability and better performance under heavy loads, but they are complex to set up and have higher operational costs. Let's look at some use cases. On iOS and Android platforms, popular apps like Instagram or Snapchat use load balancing to handle millions of requests. Cross-platform Flutter and React Native apps can scale and balance numerous requests using load balancers, connecting to multiple servers through APIs. The next strategy is microservices architecture, which breaks down the backend into smaller independent services to handle specific functions. You can independently develop, deploy, and scale each microservice. For instance, in an e-commerce app, you could have separate microservices for user authentication, product listings, and payment processing. If the payment service experiences high traffic, you can scale it without affecting the other services. Microservices architecture offers greater flexibility and scalability and makes it easier to manage large teams. This deployment strategy has a more complicated architecture and higher latency due to inter-service communication. On iOS and Android platforms, large-scale apps like Amazon or eBay benefit from microservices, which help them manage various functionalities efficiently. Flutter and React Native frameworks support microservices through RESTful APIs, making it easier to manage complex applications or ones with distinct functionalities. Another deployment strategy is serverless architecture. It allows you to build and run applications without managing servers. Instead, you use cloud services that automatically scale based on demand. For example, a weather application that fetches data upon user request could use a serverless model with cloud functions. Each time a user asks for weather information, a function runs in the cloud without needing a dedicated server. Serverless architecture is a cost-efficient solution for variable workloads as it provides automatic scaling features. Applications on serverless platforms deal with cold start latency, meaning they take time to start up after not being used for a while. This strategy also grants limited control over the environment. On iOS and Android platforms, serverless architecture can benefit apps that fetch data on demand or require sporadic data processing. Both Flutter and React Native frameworks can easily integrate with serverless backends like AWS Lambda or Google Cloud Functions. The last strategy is continuous deployment, where code changes are automatically tested and deployed to production as soon as they're ready. This strategy allows teams to release updates frequently and reliably. For instance, a news app that constantly updates its content needs to deploy new articles and features quickly. Continuous deployment allows developers to push changes at any time without downtime. With this deployment strategy, you can bring your application to the market faster, and it also provides immediate feedback on changes. However, it requires robust testing practices and has the potential to introduce bugs into the production of your app. On iOS and Android platforms, news apps that require frequent updates and apps, like Spotify that require regular feature updates, use continuous deployment. Flutter supports continuous deployment by integrating with CI/CD tools like Jenkins or GitHub Actions. React Native uses this deployment strategy for agile development with immediate feedback. Let's recap. In this video, you learned that the backend manages data, processes requests, and ensures that everything runs smoothly. Deployment strategies are techniques for releasing updates and managing backend services for mobile applications. Some popular deployment strategies are single server deployment, in which all backend services are hosted on one server, load balancing, which involves distributing incoming network traffic across multiple servers, microservices architecture, which breaks down the backend into smaller, independent services to handle specific functions, serverless architecture, which allows you to build and run applications without managing servers, and continuous deployment, where code changes are automatically tested and deployed to production as soon as they are ready. Welcome to WebSockets and their use cases. After watching this video, you will be able to explain the concept of WebSockets, identify their key benefits, and describe how they are applied in real-time mobile app functionalities. Imagine you are watching your favorite sports team in a live match, and just as they score a goal, your app instantly updates the score without refreshing or any delay. What makes this real-time update possible? WebSockets make this possible. Mobile apps today need to deliver information instantly. Users expect immediate data without delays, whether it is a chat app, live sports updates, or real-time notifications. WebSockets enable this by creating a continuous two-way connection between your app and its server, keeping the data flowing seamlessly. Unlike traditional HTTP requests, where the client sends a request and waits for a response, WebSockets allow for persistent connections. Once established, data can flow freely in both directions, eliminating the need to constantly open and close connections. WebSockets have several key characteristics that make them ideal for real-time communication, which include full duplex communication, low latency, lightweight messages, and persistent connections. Full duplex communication allows both the client and server to send and receive messages simultaneously. Low latency ensures that data can be sent and received quickly, which is essential for applications like live sports updates and chat apps. WebSocket messages are lightweight, reducing the amount of data needed for each message compared to HTTP requests. Once a WebSocket connection is established, it remains open until the client or server decides to close it. This persistent connection is especially beneficial for applications that need constant data exchange. Now, let's break down the process to understand how WebSockets operate. It begins with connection establishment, where the client sends an HTTP request to the server. If the server supports WebSockets, it responds by accepting the connection. Once the connection is established, both the client and server can send messages back and forth. These messages can be in text or binary data formats. Finally, either the client or the server can close the connection by sending a close frame to indicate that no more messages will be exchanged. Now that we understand how WebSockets work, let's explore some real-life use cases of WebSockets in mobile apps. One common use of WebSockets is in chat applications like WhatsApp or Slack. Users need to send and receive messages in real time. When a user sends a message, it gets delivered instantly to the recipient, providing a seamless chatting experience. WebSockets are also widely used in sports applications to provide live score updates. Imagine receiving instant notifications on your phone every time your favorite soccer team scores a goal without needing to refresh the app. Collaborative editing tools, like Google Docs, also rely on WebSockets to sync changes across multiple users in real time. When one user makes an edit, the changes appear instantly on other users' screens. In multiplayer online games, WebSockets enable real-time player communication. Players can instantly interact, send messages, or update game states, creating an engaging gaming experience. WebSockets are crucial in finance apps, delivering real-time stock prices or cryptocurrency values. Traders can receive immediate updates on price changes, enabling quick decision-making. Now let's look at the advantages of WebSockets in mobile applications. WebSockets improve efficiency by maintaining an open connection, which in turn reduces the overhead compared to frequent HTTP requests. WebSockets also enable real-time communication, providing instant data updates, which is essential for apps where timing is critical. WebSockets are scalable, handling numerous simultaneous connections, making them ideal for applications with large user bases. WebSockets offer many benefits, but also have challenges. Network reliability can be an issue. If the internet connection drops, maintaining a WebSocket connection becomes difficult. Security is another concern. WebSockets keep an open connection, making them vulnerable to attacks if not properly secured. Server load can increase when multiple WebSocket connections stay open, consuming server resources. WebSockets are widely supported across multiple platforms and frameworks, making it easier for developers to integrate them into mobile applications. This table highlights some of the popular WebSocket libraries and approaches used across iOS, Android, Flutter, and React Native platforms. For iOS, Starscream supports compression and SSL for WebSocket clients, and URL Session WebSocket offers easy integration from iOS 13 onwards. For Android, OKHTTP provides WebSocket support with easy message handling, while Tyrus implements the Java WebSocket API. For Flutter, the WebSocket package using Darts enables connections with built-in Dart SDK support, and Flutter WebSocket simplifies message handling. For React Native WebSocket supports real-time WebSocket communication, and the native WebSocket API uses JavaScript for connections. Each platform offers different solutions for WebSocket implementation, providing flexibility depending on your development environment. In this video, you learned that WebSockets improve mobile app communication by enabling real-time, two-way data exchange. They establish persistent connections that allow continuous data flow between the client and server. WebSockets are used in real-life applications like chat applications, live sports updates, collaborative editing, online gaming, and financial market data. WebSockets' advantages include reducing data overhead, providing real-time updates, and supporting scalability for large user bases. Despite their benefits, there are challenges associated with using WebSockets. Network reliability can be an issue, especially when connections drop. Security is another concern, as open connections can be vulnerable to attacks, and managing server load becomes harder with multiple open connections. Welcome to this video on understanding embedded databases and their role in mobile application development. After watching this video, you will be able to explain what an embedded database is and its benefits for mobile applications, Identify key features and popular types of embedded databases. Compare various embedded databases and their specific use cases. Imagine developing a mobile app that needs to function seamlessly for quick data access. What happens when your users lose their internet connection? The app could become unresponsive, or data could be lost, an experience that might frustrate users. Embedded databases deliver fast, reliable, and offline-capable mobile apps. Embedded databases operate within the app itself, providing local storage and quick access to data, enhancing both performance and user experience. Let's learn about the fundamentals of embedded databases. Embedded databases provide quick, reliable data access, even without an internet connection, by leveraging local storage. These databases work directly within your application, storing and managing data locally on your device. Unlike traditional server-based databases, embedded databases require minimal configuration. They're perfect for offline access, quick retrieval, and efficient data management. Now, let us discuss the key features of embedded databases. When you use embedded databases, you get to leverage many of its features that offer several advantages. For instance, local storage. Your data is stored directly on the device, ensuring your app remains functional even offline. Better performance. You'll also notice faster access to data since the database is integrated within your app. Lightweight design. These databases are designed with minimal footprint, making them ideal for mobile environments. Ease of use. Many embedded databases come with straightforward APIs, so you can interact with them easily during application development. Let's discuss some of the popular embedded databases. When it comes to embedded databases, here are some popular choices. SQLite is one of the most popular embedded databases used in mobile applications. It's a lightweight serverless SQL database engine that provides a relational database management system. With cross-functional support, it also provides ACID-compliant transactions, where the acronym stands for atomicity, consistency, isolation, and durability. Android applications widely use SQLite for local data storage due to its integration with the Android SDK. As a modern alternative to SQLite, Realm is designed for mobile development. It uses an object-oriented approach, working directly with objects instead of writing SQL queries. It features simple data model using objects and provides fast performance with built-in threading support. Realm is suitable for applications that require real-time data updates, like chat apps or collaborative tools. Local storage is a web storage solution available in modern web browsers. It allows you to store key value pairs in a web application. With a simple API for storing and retrieving data, data persists even when you close the browser. Local storage is ideal for small amounts of data like user preferences in web applications or hybrid mobile apps using frameworks like Cordova or Ionic. Couchbase Lite is an embedded NoSQL database designed for mobile applications. It offers synchronization capabilities with Couchbase Server, making it suitable for distributed applications. Along with JSON document storage, it offers peer-to-peer synchronization and full-text search capabilities. Couchbase Lite is used in applications that require syncing data across multiple devices, such as note-taking apps or project management tools. ExtremeDB is an in-memory embedded database that provides high-performance data storage and retrieval. It offers you high-speed transactions and supports both in memory and on disk storage. ExtremeDB is suitable for gaming or financial applications where speed is critical. LevelDB is a fast key-value storage library developed by Google. It provides an efficient way to store data in a sorted order. LevelDB is lightweight and easy to integrate. It also offers high performance for read or write operations. LevelDB is used where quick lookup and storage of key value pairs are needed, such as caching or session storage. BerkeleyDB is a flexible and reliable high-performance embedded database. It supports both key-value and relational data models. BerkeleyDB provides multi-threaded support with ACID compliance. It is suitable for applications that require complex transactions and large-scale data management, like financial applications. Going ahead, we will compare these databases with each other. This table illustrates the databases, their type, data model, performance, and use case examples. Let's explore some of the best practices for mobile developers. As a mobile developer, you need to follow some practices to get the best out of embedded databases. Choose the right database. Depending on application's needs, select the most suitable embedded database. Optimize performance. Implement indexing and efficient queries for quick data access. Handle data synchronization. If your app needs to sync across devices, opt for databases like Couchbase Lite or Realm that support easy syncing. Consider data security. Implement encryption and secure access methods to protect local user data. Test thoroughly through rigorous testing, especially on an offline network. Ensure that the database integration works seamlessly with your application. Let's take a closer look at real-world examples of embedded databases. Here are some key examples that can help you learn how different databases solve specific challenges. SQLite, think of Dropbox. It uses SQLite to manage file metadata and sync status, which allows offline file access. Couchbase Lite, imagine a healthcare app that needs offline access to patient records. Couchbase Lite makes that possible. This database enables access to patient records, treatment notes, and test results in many mobile health apps. Realm powers Trello to manage task boards and sync user data in real time, which ensures a seamless user experience. Berkeley DB, in any RPG game development, Berkeley DB stores player profiles, game stats, and high scores, keeping your game progress intact. LevelDB. Google Chrome enables fast browsing through efficient data retrieval by using the key value storage model of LevelDB, which stores local data like extension settings, bookmarks, and history. In this video, you'll learn that embedded databases work within mobile applications, offering local storage and offline access to enhance user experience. Embedded databases, unlike traditional databases, don't rely on server connections, offering offline functionality. Key features of embedded databases include local storage, performance optimization, lightweight design, and easy usage. Popular embedded databases include SQLite, Realm, Local Storage, Couchbase Lite, ExtremeDB, LevelDB, and Berkeley DB, each for a specific use case. Best practices for developers include choosing the right database, optimizing queries for performance, managing synchronization, securing data, and rigorous testing. Welcome to this video on CRUD, create, read, update, and delete operations, and how they are used to manage data in mobile apps with SQLite. After watching this video, you will be able to describe the purpose of CRUD operations in databases, demonstrate how to create, read, update, and delete data using SQLite, and discuss the practical applications of SQLite in mobile development. You will also be able to apply CRUD operations to a contact management mobile app. Imagine building a mobile app that manages user data, such as contacts or tasks. You'll need an efficient way to store and manage this information. Without robust operations, your app may face performance issues and data inconsistencies. CRUD, or create, read, update, and delete operations allow you to build apps that manage data smoothly and efficiently. Let's dive into each operation and see how SQLite makes it possible for mobile application development. Let's begin by exploring CRUD in detail. When you're developing mobile apps, managing data efficiently is essential. One effective way to manage this data is through SQLite, a lightweight serverless database engine that's perfect for mobile apps. It's simple to set up and requires minimal configuration. Understanding CRUD operations is a crucial skill for anyone working with databases. Let's explore these CRUD operations in detail. Imagine you are building a mobile app for a library. The acronym CRUD represents the 4 basic operations you can perform on data in a database. The create operation involves adding new data to your database. In SQLite, you use the insert statement to add new records. When you receive a new book, you add it to your database with the insert command. The command shown adds a new book with the title The Great Gatsby, written by F. Scott Fitzgerald, published in 1935. The read operation retrieves data from your database. You use the select statement for this purpose. The select command retrieves all book records, allowing you to show them in your app. You can use the command shown to display all books in your library app. The update operation changes existing records in the database. You can use the update command to update the wrong publication year for The Great Gatsby. The command shown finds the record where the title is The Great Gatsby and updates the year to 1925. The delete operation removes data from the database. It uses the delete from statement to carry out its operation. The delete command deletes the book from the books table based on its title. If The Great Gatsby is no longer available in your library, you can remove it with the command shown. Let's explore an example of how CRUD operations in SQLite manage contacts in a simple mobile application. In the following example, you will see how to create an SQLite database with the CRUD operations: create, read, update, and delete. Let's explore an example of how CRUD operations in SQLite manage contacts in a simple mobile application. In this case, you will see how CRUD operations create, read, update, and delete contact records in an SQLite database. Let's create a table with a unique identifier, contact name, phone number, and email. Let's look at the SQL to create this table. First, create an SQLite database and a table to store contact information. The table will have the structure of ID as a unique identifier for the contact stored as an integer. The name of the contact and the phone number are both stored as text values that cannot be null, and email as the email address of the contact or text. Create is used to add a new contact here by using the insert statement. The command shown adds John Doe by inserting a new record into the contacts table with the specified name, phone number, and email. You use the select statement to read from the database, which enables you to view the stored contact. The select command, when used with the star, retrieves all records from the contacts table. You can view a specific contact, such as John Doe, by using the select command with the where statement. The SQL statement displayed here will modify your contact. You update the contacts table with the update operation. Then you use the set clause to specify which column you want to update, in this case, the column containing the phone number. The where clause specifies which row should be updated, in this case, the row where the name is John Doe. As a result, John Doe's phone number will be updated to 9876543210. If you want to remove John Doe from the contacts table, use the delete from statement as shown here. Now, let's discuss how mobile developers can use CRUD operations to their advantage. For mobile app developers, mastering CRUD operations allows you to build efficient and responsive applications. Let's see how you can make the most out of CRUD in your apps. Say you are building a task management app that lets users create new tasks. Read data related to that task, update tasks as they go, and delete tasks when they are complete. Many apps require data to synchronize across devices. By implementing CRUD operations, developers can ensure that changes made on one device, such as adding a new contact, are reflected on others. Offline capabilities are also essential for a great user experience. Since SQLite is built into mobile apps, users can add, read, update, or delete data even without an internet connection. It's all stored locally, thanks to CRUD and SQLite. Mobile devices have limited resources, so using a lightweight database such as SQLite is crucial. With CRUD, you can manage memory wisely by only loading the data you need, ensuring your app runs smoothly. In this video, you learned that CRUD operations are essential for managing data in mobile apps using SQLite. The create operation adds new records, such as adding a contact with an insert statement. The read operation retrieves data from the database, displaying the required data with a select statement. The update operation enables you to modify existing records, such as changing phone numbers using the update statement. The delete operation removes unwanted records, allowing you to clean up your database when needed using the delete from statement. Mobile developers can utilize CRUD operations to ensure effective task management for mobile apps through seamless data synchronization, offline usage capabilities, and efficient memory usage. Welcome to Overview of Remote Databases. After watching this video, you will be able to define a remote database, explain its key features, and describe its importance in mobile app development. Have you ever used an app that instantly updates across all your devices? That's the power of remote databases. Let's explore how they work and why they're crucial for mobile apps today. In today's mobile development landscape, remote databases are crucial in managing and storing data. These databases allow developers to store data on the cloud, making it accessible from anywhere and ensuring seamless data retrieval on users' devices. A remote database is hosted on a server rather than a local device, allowing multiple users to access the same data from different devices or locations. Remote databases are essential for applications requiring real-time synchronization, large-scale data storage, or collaborative features where data is shared among users. When developing mobile applications, choosing the right remote database is crucial. Various popular options provide different features and capabilities. We will explore the following 8 key databases: Firebase Firestore, Firebase Realtime Database, Amazon DynamoDB, MongoDB Atlas, Microsoft Azure Cosmos DBE, Realm, Couchbase, and Supabase. Each of these solutions is designed to meet specific development needs. Let's look at each database to understand how they can enhance mobile development. Firebase Firestore is a flexible and scalable database for mobile, web, and server development. It stores data in documents and collections, making it perfect for real-time applications. For example, in a chat app, each message can be stored as a document within a collection representing the chat room. If you're building a social media app, Firebase Firestore allows you to efficiently store user profiles, posts, and comments. When one user updates their status, the change appears instantly for all other users. Firebase Realtime Database allows developers to store and sync data in real time. It stores data as a single JSON tree rather than in documents and collections, making it ideal for applications that require fast updates. Consider a sports app. Firebase Realtime Database can handle live score updates, ensuring all users see the changes immediately. Amazon DynamoDB, offered by AWS, is a fully managed NoSQL database service. It provides fast and predictable performance with seamless scalability, making it ideal for handling high-traffic applications. Data is organized into tables, with each table containing multiple items and attributes. In an e-commerce app, DynamoDB efficiently manages product information and user sessions, even during flash sales when traffic spikes. MongoDB Atlas is a cloud-based version of the popular MongoDB database. It supports rich queries and indexing, making it ideal for applications requiring complex data handling. Its flexible schema allows you to store diverse data types with ease. In a travel planning app, MongoDB Atlas manages user itineraries and preferences, providing a flexible way to handle personalized travel data. Microsoft Azure Cosmos DBE is a globally distributed database service that supports multiple data models, including NoSQL. It provides high availability and low latency, ensuring fast data access regardless of the user's location. In an international news app, Cosmos DB stores articles and user comments across different regions, allowing fast access for users regardless of their location. Realm is a mobile database solution designed specifically for mobile apps. It allows easy data storage and retrieval directly on the device, while offering synchronization with the cloud when needed. In a fitness tracking app, Realm stores user activity logs locally for offline access and syncs them to the cloud when the device is back online. Couchbase combines a document database with key value store capabilities. It is designed for high performance and scalability, making it ideal for fast data access applications. In a gaming app, Couchbase efficiently stores player profiles and game statistics, ensuring quick access to frequently accessed data. Supabase is an open-source alternative to Firebase, providing a SQL database powered by PostgreSQL with real-time capabilities and built-in authentication features. It's ideal for collaborative applications requiring data integrity and real-time updates. In a collaborative note-taking app, Supabase allows users to create and edit notes in real time while managing user permissions efficiently. Remote databases offer several key advantages that make them indispensable for modern applications. These advantages include accessibility, real-time data synchronization, scalability, and enhanced security. Remote databases provide global accessibility, allowing users to interact with data from anywhere, on any device. They support multi-platform development, enabling applications to work seamlessly across iOS, Android, and the web. Real-time data synchronization ensures users see updates immediately without manual refreshes. Collaboration is easy, as multiple users can simultaneously work on the same data. Remote databases automatically scale to accommodate increased traffic, ensuring performance during high-demand periods. Managed infrastructure lets developers focus on their apps, while the system handles scaling and server maintenance. Enhanced security features such as encryption and access controls protect user data. Automated backups ensure data protection and recovery, safeguarding against loss. While remote databases offer many advantages, there are also some key disadvantages. These include dependence on internet connectivity, cost considerations, complexity of data management, and vendor lock-in. Remote databases require a stable internet connection. Poor connectivity can lead to slow performance or unavailability of data, and latency can affect user experience, depending on the location of database servers. Remote databases often operate on a subscription model, and costs can increase as your application scales. Hidden fees, such as data transfer or storage, can add up unexpectedly. There is a learning curve when managing remote databases, especially for developers new to cloud technologies. Ensuring data consistency across distributed systems can also be challenging, particularly when strong consistency guarantees are needed. Vendor lock-in is another disadvantage. Relying on a specific provider can limit flexibility if you need to switch providers. Additionally, your application could be impacted by provider instability or outages. In this video, you learned that remote databases are crucial for modern mobile applications, offering cloud-based storage and real-time data management. Popular remote databases include Firebase Firestore, Firebase Real-Time Database, Amazon Dynamo DB, MongoDB Atlas, Microsoft Azure Cosmos DB, Realm, Couchbase, Supabase. Remote databases provide advantages such as accessibility, real-time data synchronization, scalability, and enhanced security. Despite the benefits, there are disadvantages, including dependence on internet connectivity, cost considerations, complexity of data management, and vendor lock-in. Welcome to connecting mobile apps to remote databases. After watching this video, you will be able to explain the importance of connecting mobile apps to remote databases, compare methodologies like RESTful APIs, GraphQL and WebSockets, and apply best practices for secure and efficient database connectivity. Ever wonder how your favorite apps, update you in real time? Mobile apps connect to remote databases to efficiently access, store, and manage data. This ensures you always get up-to-date information without using extra storage on your device. For example, when booking a flight, the app doesn't store all the flight schedules locally. It retrieves only the information you need from the remote database, ensuring smooth performance and real-time updates. There are several methodologies for connecting mobile apps to remote databases. Let's explore the most common approaches: RESTful APIs, GraphQL, and WebSockets. REST, representational state transfer, is a widely used architectural style for designing networked applications. RESTful APIs allow apps to communicate with servers over HTTP by sending GET, POST, PUT, and DELETE requests, which then process these requests and return responses. GET retrieves data from the server, POST sends new data, PUT updates existing data, and DELETE removes data from the server. These actions allow efficient interaction between apps and databases. Let's see how a RESTful API works in a travel app. When a user searches for flights, the app sends the search information to the server using a GET request. The server processes the request and sends back the available flight options in a structured format, often in JSON format. The app then displays these flight options for the user to see and choose from. GraphQL offers a more efficient way to communicate with databases by allowing clients to request only the data they need, which can reduce bandwidth and improve performance. With GraphQL, developers define a schema that describes the available data types and how clients can access them. For apps that need real-time communication, such as chat apps or live sports updates, WebSockets provide a continuous connection between the user's device and the server. This enables instant data sharing without the need to refresh or send repeated requests. Mobile developers can improve app performance and user experience. This is especially useful in areas such as user authentication, data synchronization, and dynamic content management. User authentication is essential for securely managing user accounts. Using RESTful APIs or GraphQL, developers can securely send login credentials to the server, verifying the user and returning an authentication token. This token ensures safe access in future sessions, providing a secure and seamless login experience. Data synchronization is crucial for apps that operate offline. Developers can use local databases like SQLite to store data offline, and once connected, the app syncs this data with a remote database, providing a seamless user experience. Dynamic content management allows apps like news or e-commerce platforms to display the latest content by fetching it via APIs, ensuring users always see up-to-date information. Following important best practices, mobile developers can improve app performance and user experience. 5 key practices include optimizing network usage, handling errors gracefully, securing data transmission, testing connectivity, and monitoring performance. Now, let's explore each in detail. Optimize network usage by minimizing data usage and caching frequently accessed data locally. This improves efficiency and reduces unnecessary data transfers. Implement error handling mechanisms that inform users about issues and provide fallback options to handle errors gracefully. This is crucial when databases are unreachable or invalid data is returned. Always secure data transmission by using HTTPS, protecting sensitive data during communication between mobile apps and remote databases. Test connectivity to ensure the app works well in different network conditions, such as Wi-Fi, mobile data, or offline mode. Implement retry logic for failed requests. Finally, monitor performance by using analytics tools to track API performance and response times. This helps identify bottlenecks and optimize the app's performance. Now that we've covered best practices for mobile developers, it's also important to consider additional factors when connecting mobile apps to remote databases. These include key areas like security, performance, scalability, data consistency, network reliability, monitoring, and testing. Let's explore each of these considerations in more detail. Security is essential to protecting data during transmission and controlling who can access it. Always use SSL/TLS to secure communication between the app and the server. Implement strong authentication methods like OAuth or JWT to ensure that only authorized users can access the data. Next is performance. It's important to ensure that your app responds quickly to user requests. Optimizing the API helps reduce response time and minimize delays in communication with the server. Additionally, locally caching frequently accessed data improves app speed by reducing the need to request the same data from the server repeatedly. Scalability ensures that your app can handle growth. Choose a database that can scale as more users join, so the system continues to perform well under increased demand. Data consistency is important to ensure the data on the local user's device matches what's in the remote database, especially for offline apps. Network reliability ensures your app handles internet interruptions smoothly. If the connection is lost, implement retry logic to resend requests. Additionally, allow users to continue working offline and sync their data once the connection is restored. Monitoring and analytics are essential for tracking performance. Use tools to check how well your API is working and to identify and fix any errors. Testing ensures that the entire system works together. Perform full system tests to verify that everything functions as expected. Use stress testing to check how the app handles heavy user loads and to ensure it doesn't crash or slow down. In this video, you learned that connecting mobile apps to remote databases involves key methodologies like RESTful APIs, GraphQL, and WebSockets, enabling efficient communication between apps and databases. Real-world use cases, including user authentication, data synchronization, and dynamic content management, demonstrate how these methods enhance app functionality and user experience. The 5 best practices focus on optimizing network usage, handling errors gracefully, securing data transmission, testing connectivity, and monitoring performance to create smooth and reliable app experiences. Additionally, 7 key considerations include security, performance, scalability, data consistency, network reliability, monitoring and analytics, and testing. These considerations ensure mobile apps remain secure, scalable, and efficient when interacting with remote databases. Welcome to Introduction to Firebase. After watching this video, you will be able to define Firebase, list the key features of Firebase, illustrate Firebase use cases, compare Firebase with competing products, explain the distinctive aspects of where Firebase excels. Managing real-time collaboration and synchronization can be challenging in organizations where multiple people are working on the same project. Most organizations use Firebase to facilitate seamless teamwork to enhance the efficiency of the design process. Firebase, developed by Google, is a robust platform for building mobile and web applications. As a backend as a service, BaaS, it provides a range of tools and infrastructure to create, enhance, and scale applications. Firebase streamlines many aspects of app development, making it particularly appealing to beginners and small teams. It offers a comprehensive suite of cloud-based services, including databases, authentication, analytics, and file storage. Firebase's pre-built services help accelerate the development process, eliminating the need to set up servers or write back-end code from scratch. Let's explore the key features that make Firebase an invaluable tool for app development. Firebase offers a real-time database, which is a NoSQL database that stores data in JSON format and syncs data in real time across all clients. It's especially useful for applications requiring live updates, such as chat applications and collaborative. Following that, it's the Cloud Functions, which runs backend code in response to events triggered by Firebase features, or HTTPS requests, which helps send notifications, process payments, or run scheduled jobs. Additionally, Firebase Analytics provides insights into how users interact with the app. It can be used to track user behavior, measure campaign performance, and gain valuable data to make informed decisions. Further, Crashlytics helps monitor app stability in real time. It provides detailed reports on crashes and errors, making identifying and fixing issues easier. Firebase also offers performance monitoring, which helps understand the app's performance and improve it by providing detailed metrics on things like app startup time and network request latencies. Let's examine how these capabilities translate into practical applications through various use cases. Firebase's real-time database is perfect for chat applications, allowing messages to sync instantly across all devices without requiring a refresh. It also supports social media platforms by offering features like authentication, storage, and databases for uploading photos, videos, and user interactions. Next, for e-commerce apps, Firebase offers flexible databases and a robust authentication system with Firestore for managing product listings and orders, and Cloud Functions for handling payments. In collaboration tools, Firebase's real-time syncing capabilities facilitate multiple users working together seamlessly on shared document editors or project management apps. Finally, for games, Firebase helps save player progress, store scores, manage accounts, and uses analytics to understand player behavior and enhance the gaming experience. Let's look at a few comparable platforms. First, Amazon Web Services. It provides Amplify as a BaaS solution, offering features like authentication, storage, and APIs, with the added flexibility of integrating with other AWS services. Next, Microsoft Azure Mobile Apps helps deliver back-end services for mobile applications, including data storage, authentication, and push notification. Finally, Backendless is a platform that offers a comprehensive set of back-end development tools, including databases, file storage, and user management. Next, let's highlight the aspects where Firebase truly stands out. First, Firebase is designed for simplicity, featuring an intuitive console and well-documented SDKs that make it accessible for beginners. The integration process is straightforward, allowing developers to begin quickly without complex configurations. Next, Firebase stands out with its ability to sync data in real time across all connected clients, making it ideal for applications needing instant updates, such as chat apps or collaborative tools. Additionally, Firebase offers a broad range of services under one roof. From databases to analytics, hosting to cloud functions, it provides everything needed to build a fully functioning app without relying on multiple vendors. Also built on Google's cloud infrastructure, Firebase services scale seamlessly with your app's growth, handling everything from a few users to millions. Following that, Firebase benefits from a large community of developers who contribute tutorials, plugins, and resources. With Google support, you get robust assistance and regular updates. Finally, Firebase integrates smoothly with other Google products, like AdMob for monetization and Google Analytics for user behavior tracking, creating a cohesive ecosystem for your app. In this video, you learned that Firebase simplifies app development with its backend as a service model, offering tools like databases, authentication, and hosting. Key features include a real-time database for instant data sync, Cloud Firestore for scalable queries, and Cloud Functions for back-end tasks. Firebase is used in various scenarios, such as chat apps, social media, e-commerce, collaboration tools, and games. Competing platforms include AWS Amplify, Microsoft Azure Mobile Apps, and Backendless, each offering similar services, but with unique features. Firebase excels in ease of use, real-time data synchronization, a comprehensive suite of tools, scalability, strong community support, and seamless integration with other Google products. Welcome to this video on using Flutter with Firebase. After watching this video, you will be able to set up Flutter with Firebase to access a variety of back-end services. You'll also explain the different Firebase use cases. Finally, you'll look at some Flutter and Firebase best practices for a seamless app development process. Imagine Flutter as a chef creating tasty dishes. Firebase is like a well-stocked kitchen that provides a variety of ingredients and kitchenware. The dishes prepared by Flutter are mobile apps, and the ingredients and kitchenware provided by Firebase are services and tools, respectively. Flutter and Firebase combine to make food preparation or app development efficient and seamless. Integrating Firebase with your Flutter app will provide you access to back-end services, data synchronization, analytics, and reporting. To successfully configure Firebase in your app, you will need to perform several steps. Let's begin by creating a new project in your Firebase console. Click Add Project and follow the prompts to set up a project that will serve as your app's backend. After the project is created, proceed to the project dashboard. Next, add your app to the Firebase project by clicking the Android or iOS icon. Provide details such as package name or bundle ID, and download Google Services.json or Google Service info.plist. Add it to your project. Finally, configure your project by adding dependencies such as Firebase libraries and other specific services you intend to use. Initialize Firebase in your app by writing some code in your app's entry points. This step will connect your app to the Firebase project. Firebase's suite of tools can be used to accelerate app development. Let's now look at some of these common use cases in Flutter. Firebase offers simple yet foolproof methods for user authentication. For example, it allows users to log in using their email credentials or social media accounts. Cloud Firestore is Firebase's database offering. It lets you store, query, and sync app data in real time. You can also use Firestore to dynamically make UI updates whenever your app notices a change in the database. Firestore's offline support capabilities let you cache data locally on a user's device. Cloud storage can store user-generated videos and photos. This service is helpful if your app frequently uploads media files. App users can upload files while your app downloads files for use in the app. Firebase Analytics provides insights into how users interact with an app. It provides detailed user behavior reports, enabling you to make data-driven decisions about improving your app. Use this service to track specific user actions in your app. You can also create custom events to track specific interactions. Firebase Cloud Messaging, FCM, enables push notifications, which allows you to send messages to your app's users promptly and effectively. Let's briefly look at some best practices for a smooth development process. Some of these practices have been covered earlier in this video. First, only use the latest Firebase packages compatible with your Flutter app during project setup. Make sure you create robust security rules to protect your data. Define stringent access controls for your Firestore cloud storage and Realtime database to prevent unauthorized data access. Use Firebase authentication to implement secure user sign-up or sign-in. Also, use Riverpod or Provider to manage Firebase data efficiently in your app. Deploy batch writes during multiple Firestore writes to reduce the rate of network calls. Pagination can fetch data in smaller, manageable chunks, enhancing performance and user experience. To manage Firebase exceptions, implement error handling techniques, such as try-catch blocks. Use Firebase Crashlytics for detailed analytics that help you analyze app errors. Use Firebase Analytics to track user activity, which helps boost user experience. Firebase Performance Monitoring can help identify bottlenecks in your app. Use this to boost your app's responsiveness. Conduct comprehensive testing by writing unit tests that include mock services for Firebase functions. You could also create integration tests that verify whether your app integrates correctly with Firebase services. Rely on a modular approach to keep your code well organized. Add a service layer to keep business logic separate from UI code. Firebase Cloud Messaging, FCM, enables push notifications, which allows you to send messages to your app's users promptly and effectively. In this video, you learn to set up Flutter with Firebase by creating a new Firebase project and adding an app. Configure a Flutter project by adding dependencies and initializing Firebase in the app. Use various Firebase services, such as Cloud Firestore, Cloud Storage, Firebase Analytics, and FCM. Use Flutter and Firebase best practices, such as Firebase authentication, batch writes, pagination, Firebase Crashlytics, and Firebase performance monitoring to ensure a smooth app development process. Welcome to Creating Publishing Assets and Platform Guidelines. After watching this video, you will be able to identify the key assets that help represent your mobile app on app stores and apply best practices for creating effective App Store assets. Your app's first impression on users happens in just a few seconds. Every asset plays an important role in making your app stand out. You'll need to assemble several key assets to create a strong presence in the App Store. Each asset plays a role in shaping how users perceive and interact with your app. In this video, you'll learn about 13 key assets that help represent your app on the App Store. These include the app icon, screenshots, descriptions, review guidelines, app name, app package name, short app description, graphic assets, application type and categories, content rating, contact details of the app owner, privacy policy URL, and countries and localization. Let's explore how each of these contributes to your app's success. The app icon is the first impression users will have of your app. It should be visually appealing, memorable, and representative of your app's purpose. Some best practices include keeping the design simple to avoid clutter at smaller sizes, using consistent colors and styles that align with your brand identity, and ensuring scalability so that the icon looks good on different screens, from the App Store to the home screen. Screenshots show potential users what to expect from your app. They are important for showcasing features and the app's design. Some best practices include highlighting key features using captions to explain the screenshots, and showing realistic scenarios to demonstrate how your app can be used in everyday life. The app description helps users understand what your app does. It's important to be clear and engaging while including relevant keywords for search optimization. Some best practices include starting with your app's main benefits, structuring the description with bullet points to make it easy to read, and including a call to action to encourage users to download your app. Most platforms have guidelines on how apps should work and what content is allowed. Knowing these guidelines helps you avoid rejection during submission. Some best practices include ensuring your app complies with content policies, avoiding prohibited content like hate speech or violence, and following user experience standards to provide a seamless design. Choosing an appropriate name for your app is critical. It should be unique, easy to remember, and functionally relevant. Some best practices include ensuring the name indicates what the app does and checking for originality to avoid confusion with other apps. The app package name is a unique identifier for your app. It usually follows a format like your company.app name. Some best practices include ensuring the package name is unique to avoid conflicts with other apps and using reverse domain naming conventions for consistency. The short app description is a summary in the App Store. It needs to grab attention quickly and encapsulate the essence of your app in just a few sentences. Some best practices include using relevant keywords for better visibility and keeping the description concise, ideally under 80 characters. Besides the app icon and screenshots, you may need other graphic assets, like banners and promotional images for marketing purposes. Some best practices include using high-resolution images to maintain professionalism and ensuring all graphics reflect your brand identity. When publishing an app, select an app type, such as a game or utility, and choose categories like health or finance. This helps users find your app more easily. Some best practices include choosing categories that accurately reflect your app's purpose, and taking advantage of multi-category selection to increase visibility on platforms that allow it. Content ratings inform users about the age appropriateness of your app. Different regions have their own guidelines for content ratings. Some best practices include being honest about your app's content to avoid misleading users and familiarizing yourself with content rating systems in the countries where you plan to launch your app. Providing contact details helps build trust with users. Add an email address or a support link so users can ask questions or express their concerns. Some best practices include responding promptly to user inquiries and using a professional email address like support@rateyourcompany.com. A privacy policy tells users how their data will be used and protected. Platforms often require a URL link to your privacy policy. Some best practices include being transparent about what data is collected and how it will be used, and ensuring the privacy policy is easy to find within the app and on your website. Consider localization to reach a global audience. This involves adapting your app for different languages and cultural contexts. Some best practices include providing translations for all text within the app and adjusting images or content that may not resonate with all cultures. In this video, you learned that assets and platform guidelines are crucial for effectively representing your app on the App Store. Keep the app icon simple, scalable, and consistent. Screenshots highlight key features, include captions, and show real-life scenarios. Lead with value in the description. Use bullet points and include a clear call to action. Follow review guidelines to ensure content policy adherence and a good user experience. Make the app name clear and unique. Adopt the reverse domain format for the app package name. Write a short app description that is concise and includes relevant keywords. Ensure graphic assets are high quality and reflect the app's branding. Select application types and categories carefully to boost visibility by using multiple relevant categories. Be truthful with the content rating and follow regional guidelines. Provide professional contact details and ensure prompt responses to inquiries. Make the privacy policy URL transparent and easily accessible. Offer language support and ensure cultural relevance for countries and localization. Welcome to this video on the fundamentals of the App Store and the Play Store. After watching this video, you will be able to identify the App Store and Play Store, describe the requirements for the App Store and Play Store, explain best practices for published apps. Imagine you're an app developer ready to publish your new app. You'll most likely use Apple's App Store and Google's Play Store, the two primary distribution channels for mobile apps on iOS and Android devices. Publishing your app on these platforms not only gives you visibility, but also establishes credibility and trust with your audience. The App Store Review Guidelines and Google Play Developer Policies outline the rules your app must follow to be approved. Both stores have strict content restriction guidelines on prohibited content, such as hate speech, violence, and explicit material. Apple and Google require apps to be transparent about data collection practices, including providing privacy policies and obtaining user consent where necessary. Both platforms expect apps to maintain high security standards, including secure data transmission and protection against unauthorized access. Now, let's explore some key requirements for your app submission. You should ensure your app meets the technical specifications for each platform, including supported OS versions and device compatibility. To help users discover your app, you need to provide accurate and engaging metadata, such as the app's name, description, and keywords. High-quality screenshots and promotional videos can significantly boost your app's visibility and appeal. Some best practices include regular app updates to fix bugs, add new features, and respond to user feedback. You should also perform comprehensive testing of your app on multiple devices and screen sizes before submission. Be honest and accurate with your app's description, screenshots, and information so you're not misleading users. Additionally, consider best practices for monetizing your app. The App Store and Play Store support various pricing models, including free apps, paid apps, and freemium models where users can make in-app purchases. You need transparent pricing to clearly communicate the cost and value of in-app purchases. Transparency builds trust and ensures users know what they are paying for. You can also take advantage of regional pricing options to optimize revenue. Adjusting your prices for different markets can help maximize your app's profitability. Once your app is live, users can review and rate it on the App Store and Play Store. To users, these reviews and ratings are an important indicator of your app's quality and usability. They also directly affect your app's visibility and ranking within the store. Positive reviews mean higher downloads, and negative reviews might discourage potential users. You'll also need to monitor your app's performance and user engagement. You should regularly check analytics tools that provide insights into downloads, user demographics, and app usage patterns. And you can release updates, including fixing bugs and improving your app's performance. And if you need help, many support resources and tools are available. The Apple Developer Program and the Google Play Console have documentation, developer forums, and technical support. Services like Firebase, Google Analytics, App Annie, and Sensor Tower provide insights into your app's performance, user engagement, and market trends. Also, tools like Firebase Crashlytics help you monitor and fix crashes. Using these resources and tools will help you navigate the process of publishing your app. In this video, you learned that the App Store from Apple and Play Store from Google are the primary distribution channels for mobile apps on iOS and Android devices. Published apps on the App Store and Play Store must follow the guidelines, including content restrictions, data privacy, and security standards. Apps should meet the technical specifications of each platform, provide accurate metadata, and include high-quality visuals to attract users. Regular updates, comprehensive testing, and transparent pricing for your apps are important to provide a good user experience. Use available resources like developer programs, analytics tools, and support services to monitor and improve your app's performance. Welcome to this video on the iOS app publishing process. After watching this video, you will be able to list the aspects to address before submitting an app to the iOS App Store, describe the key steps involved in preparing and submitting an app to the iOS App Store, and explain the compliance requirements and Apple's guidelines for iOS app publishing. Are you ready to submit your newly designed app to the iOS App Store? Before submitting your app to the iOS App Store, ensure you have prepared the following: app name, app description, screenshots, promotional text, and localized materials for target markets. If your app supports different languages, make sure all materials are adapted for each market. Additionally, follow the App Store's guidelines for marketing the content. Next, assign the latest app build to your Apple developer. You need to create a developer account to access the App Store Connect dashboard. Your team will need to generate the necessary certificates and digitally sign the build. You can use a generic iOS device as a placeholder for building and archiving. Then, ensure that you meet all compliance requirements. Review the Apple Developer Program License Agreement for details on data usage, storage, and health research data protection. Most importantly, ensure your app complies with legal regulations in all your target markets, and that all app content is original or appropriately licensed to avoid rejection. Finally, review Apple's guidelines. Apple displays specific app quality requirements on the product page. The App Store is constantly evolving, so check for the latest requirements before each submission. Now, let's begin with the app submission and publishing process. Create a developer account to proceed with the app certification process. This costs $99 annually for individuals and organizations. With this account, you'll gain access to various benefits, including app publishing capabilities, advanced app analytics, and TestFlight, which is a testing suite. Once the developer account is created, it's time to develop and publish the app. To create a new app, navigate to My Apps in App Store Connect and click the plus button. On the product page, you'll be prompted to provide critical details. First, specify the platforms your app will support. Then, enter your app's name, which is limited to 30 characters and will be visible to users in the App Store. Next, select the primary language for your app's information. Then, choose the bundle ID from the registered identifiers in your developer account. Remember, this must match the bundle identifier precisely in your Xcode project's info.plist file. You can also provide a stock keeping unit, or SKU, an optional internal identifier to track the app. Lastly, define the user access by selecting whether the app will be available to all members of your organization or only to specific groups. Once all required fields are filled out, click Create. You'll then be directed to the product page, where you can add localizable information, which is especially important for apps targeting multiple regions. Once this step is complete, you can manage and build the app information. After the app setup, you'll need to manage various aspects, such as app information, roles, permissions, and certificates. Developers will need the correct permissions to create certificates and provisioning profiles, which are vital for future updates. The next step is compiling and uploading the app's build. To complete this, open your app in Xcode, go to Signing and Capabilities, and select the correct account. Adjust the build version, navigate to Product and Archive to bundle the app. Once archived, click Distribute App to upload it to App Store Connect. Once your app is uploaded to App Store Connect, go to the TestFlight section. From there, you can invite team members to test the app and help detect bugs. Next, fill in the version information. To do this, navigate to App Store Connect, select the iOS app you want to publish, and upload screenshots in JPG or PNG format. Add up to 10 screenshots, including required images for 6.5-inch and 5.5-inch iPhones. Optionally, upload short app preview videos and provide promotional text, a detailed description, keywords, and support and marketing URLs. Don't forget to include a unique icon that meets Apple's specifications. Next, set a price for your app. To sell content on the App Store, the account holder must accept the Paid Apps Agreement. In App Store Connect's Tax and Banking section. With this, your app can be offered for free. Set a price before submission, choosing from up to 800 standard price points, or request access to 100 higher price points, going up to $10,000. Next, you can set a release date for your app. You can set the release date even before the review process is complete, allowing flexibility in planning your app's launch. Once submitted for review, Apple's team can take up to 2 weeks or longer to test your app. After approval, you can release the app manually or automatically or schedule it for a specific date. However, you may need to adjust if Apple's testing is incomplete by your designated release date. After setting the release date, set the app age rating by completing the survey in the rating section. Apple will determine age ratings based on your answers. An age rating is necessary information for your app that assists users in understanding its content. App Store Connect offers a list of content descriptions, allowing you to specify how often each type of content is present in your app. Your choices will be translated into a global age rating from Apple, along with other regional ratings. Finally, submit your app for review via TestFlight by selecting the tested build and double-checking compliance with all Apple requirements. In this video, you learned that submitting your app to the iOS App Store involves several essential steps. Prepare marketing materials and ensure compliance with App Store guidelines. Create an Apple developer account to link your app build to your developer account. Compile your app build using Xcode and upload it to App Store Connect. Complete app submission by filling in version information, setting a price, and choosing a release date. Welcome to this video on publishing an Android app on the Play Store. After watching this video, you will be able to prepare app assets like screenshots and APK files for submission, create and set up a Google Play developer account, and set up and link a Google Merchant account for managing app purchases. You will also be able to complete app listing details, including descriptions and compliance information, and upload, release, and manage the app review process for publication. Suppose you've built an amazing Android mobile app that's ready to be launched. How do you ensure that your app gets a successful start? A successful launch will ensure your app reaches millions of users on the Play Store. At this stage, you must know the step-by-step process to publish an Android app. Whether you are a mobile developer or a tech leader, your developed app's journey starts here. Let's explore the essentials of publishing your Android app on the Play Store. After you develop the app, the next critical step involves uploading and publishing it on the Play Store. First, prepare high-quality app screenshots, descriptions, and compiled APK files before you proceed with the upload. Then, enroll in the Play App signing service if you intend to submit an Android app bundle. This service securely stores your app signing key within Google's infrastructure and offers options to enhance security. Check that your app does not exceed the recommended compressed download size limit. Google Play supports downloads up to only 150 MB. You may need to remove unused code and resources or utilize other app minimizing techniques to decrease the app size. Let's start the app publishing journey by creating a Google Play Console developer account. The first step is setting up a Google developer account through the Google Play Console. Here's how you can do it. Start with the Google Play Console, as this platform is the management hub for all your listed apps. Once you sign into the console using your Gmail account, specify whether you will own the app account as an individual or an organization. Based on your selection, fill out basic details about yourself or your organization accurately. To verify your identity, link a payment profile to your account. To create your developer account, proceed to the payment section and pay a one-time fee of $25 through a credit card or online banking. Once your merchant account is linked to your Google Play Console, you need to perform the following steps to create your application. Enter a name for your app up to 30 characters. This name will appear on the console, but you can change it later if needed. Choose the main language for your app from the available options in the drop-down menu. Specify whether you are uploading an app or a game. You can modify this setting later in the store settings. Choose whether your app will be free or paid. This choice can only be changed on the paid app page before publication. Once your app is live, you cannot switch it from free to paid. Let's discuss how to fill out the App Store listing details accurately. Populate the basic information about your app into the 3 sections, including named categories, questionnaire, and summary. In the category section, provide an email address for user contact and specify app's category. Once all details are complete, review the content rating summary and click Submit to apply the changes. Let's now explore the final step to publish your Android app on the Google Play Store. Before uploading the APK, you must decide on the type of app release. There are typically different types of app releases. Alpha release is an early version of the app used for internal testing. It might contain bugs and is not meant for public use. The beta release is more stable than the alpha release and is shared with a limited group of users for testing feedback before the final release. Production release is the final version of your app that is ready for public use. It should be fully tested and stable. The final step is to upload the APK via the Google Play Console for review and publication. Once the upload is complete, your app's publication will take between a few hours and up to 7 days. It's great if your app is successfully published, but you must also be prepared for revisions. In this video, you learned that it is essential to prepare app assets such as screenshots and APK files before app submission in the Play Store. The app publication process begins by creating a Google Play developer account. A complete app submission involves providing accurate app listing details, including descriptions, content rating, and compliance information. To successfully publish your app, you must upload, release, and carefully manage the app review process. Welcome to this video on understanding effective strategies for marketing mobile applications. After watching this video, you will be able to explain the importance of understanding the target audience for mobile app marketing, identify the key elements of App Store optimization, or ASO, to enhance app visibility, describe effective strategies for promoting a mobile app using social media and influencer marketing, outline methods for implementing email marketing to maintain user engagement, and discuss how to analyze user feedback to make data-driven improvements to the app. Suppose you're excited about the launch of your recently developed news mobile app. However, countless apps are available, each with its own market share. How do you make sure your app stands out and reaches the right audience? Understanding the right marketing strategies will help you effectively promote your app, maximize visibility, and ultimately drive downloads and engagement. Let's explore how mobile app marketing works towards ensuring your app's success. Mobile app marketing is critical for ensuring your app's success in a competitive marketplace. A well-planned app marketing strategy is crucial for ensuring your app stands out. Some effective strategies include understanding your target audience, optimizing App Store listings, leveraging social media, and utilizing influencer partnerships. Let's explore how different app marketing strategies work together to boost visibility, drive downloads, and build a strong user base. Before launching your app, it's crucial to know your target audience. You should research demographics such as age, gender, interests, and location of your target audience. For example, a fitness app's target audience might include health-conscious individuals aged 18 to 35. Collaborate with marketing teams to create tailored user personas. This ensures that the app features align with the needs of the potential users. Let's discuss how you can optimize your app for app stores. App Store optimization focuses on improving your app's visibility in app stores. Here are some key factors in App Store optimization. Use relevant keywords in the app title and description. Leverage high-quality screenshots and videos to attract users. Encourage users to leave positive feedback through reviews and ratings. While coding the app, optimize the app name and description for search engines. Let's explore how social media platforms can boost mobile app marketing. Social media platforms are powerful tools for promoting your mobile app. Apps use platforms like Facebook and X to showcase features, engage users with polls, and share user-generated content. Effective in-app integration of social sharing features encourages users to share experiences on social media. This promotes your app and also builds a community around it. Let's discuss how a landing page can help your app's marketing. Your app should have a dedicated landing page as the central hub for information. Typically, a landing page includes app features, user testimonials, download links, and blog posts related to the app's niche. Collaborate with web developers to create a responsive landing page that aligns with your app's branding. Influencer partnerships can help your app reach a larger audience. With established trust with their followers, influencers can be effective promoters for your app. Many apps partner with specific influencers who demonstrate the app's features and benefits on their platforms. This drives downloads through their recommendations. With the marketing team, you can identify suitable influencers in your app's niche. You can offer exclusive features or early access to influencers for authentic promotion. Let's explore the usage of email marketing for app promotion. Email marketing is a cost-effective tool which keeps users informed about updates, tips, and new features. You can leverage regular newsletters to maintain user engagement and even integrate email subscription features within the app while complying with privacy regulations. Let's discuss how to boost your app reach through referral programs. Through referral programs, you can encourage existing users to invite friends in exchange for rewards like discounts or premium features. You can build referral tracking mechanisms directly into the app, like unique and easily shareable referral codes. Let's explore the importance of analyzing user feedback for mobile app marketing. To improve your app based on users' needs, regularly analyze user feedback. You can leverage platforms like User Voice that allow users to suggest features or report issues that developers can address in updates. Set up an easy-to-use feedback system within the app. For future updates, always prioritize fixing bugs and implementing user-suggested features. Let's discuss whether paid advertising is the right investment for enhancing your app's reach. Even though organic growth is important, paid advertising can significantly boost your app's visibility. Google Ads and Facebook Ads allow targeted advertising based on user demographics. You should collaborate with the marketing team to ensure that your app's landing page aligns with ad campaigns for seamless user experience post-ad clicks. Let's explore some real-life examples of mobile app marketing. These are some real-life examples of apps utilizing marketing strategies effectively. Dropbox effectively used a referral program as a marketing strategy. Users were incentivized to invite friends by receiving extra storage space for each successful referral. Headspace utilizes email marketing to keep users engaged. They send regular newsletters featuring meditation tips, exclusive content, and updates about new features. Spotify attracts new users through targeted advertising on social media platforms. By showcasing its extensive music library and personalized playlists, Spotify runs ads that appeal to music lovers. Calm uses App Store optimization by including relevant keywords in its title and description, helping it rank higher in searches. It leverages social media by sharing calming content and user testimonials, building a community around mindfulness. Calm also frequently collaborates with wellness influencers to reach new audiences. In this video, you learned that by using the knowledge of demographics and interests of your target audience, you can tailor the app features to suit the user needs. App Store optimization improves app discoverability through the use of relevant keywords, engaging visuals, and encouraging positive reviews. You also learned that social media and influencer marketing play critical roles in promoting your app by building a community and creating buzz around the app. Email marketing and referral programs are cost-effective methods to increase engagement and drive user growth. Implementing user feedback allows for data-driven decisions that improve the app's performance. Finally, you learned that paid advertising boosts your app's visibility through targeted advertising based on your users' demographics. Welcome to this video about the best practices for providing support and updates for mobile applications. After watching this video, you will be able to explain the importance of customer support and regular updates in enhancing mobile app user experience. Identify the best practices for providing effective customer support through multiple channels and in-app tools. Describe strategies for implementing regular app updates to ensure functionality, compatibility, and security. And finally, analyze real-life examples of how leading mobile apps engage users through support and update practices. You recently launched a new travel app. However, users are starting to encounter issues, and they feel like the app is not updated according to new trends and requirements. What happens if users don't get timely responses or can't find your app useful? Frustration builds, leading to negative reviews or even app abandonment. Effective customer support and regular updates are crucial to keeping your users satisfied and engaged. Let's explore why support and updates matter to ensure your app's success. In today's digital world, mobile apps are essential tools for communication, entertainment, and much more. You need to provide excellent support and regular updates to keep users satisfied and engaged. Here are the key reasons why support and updates are crucial for your mobile app. Users expect timely responses to their issues and feedback. Providing high-quality support increases user satisfaction and loyalty. Users may encounter bugs or crashes. Ensure regular updates to address issues promptly. Users expect new features and enhancements. Through regular updates, you can keep your app relevant and engaging. With the rise of cyber threats, keep your app secure with regular updates to protect user data. As mobile operating systems frequently receive updates, you must update your app to ensure compatibility with the latest devices and operating system (OS) versions. Let's discuss best practices for providing mobile app users with the right level of support. Different users prefer different methods of communication, so you should offer multiple support channels like email, chat, social media, and forums to meet these preferences. For example, popular game apps use social media channels to engage with users actively and address common issues quickly. Create a comprehensive FAQ section, as many user questions or concerns are common. A well-organized FAQ section addresses these issues without the need for support staff, saving time for users and developers. For instance, most fitness apps include FAQs covering topics such as subscription management, workout tracking, and troubleshooting. Integrate in app feedback tools so users can report issues directly within the app. This immediate feedback helps you better understand user experiences and provide quick responses. Train your support team to ensure they have adequate knowledge about the app's features and common issues. Regular training can help them assist users effectively. If a weather app frequently receives questions about inaccurate forecasts, support staff should know how to explain the data sources and update frequency. Monitor user reviews and ratings on app stores. They provide valuable insights into what users like or dislike about your app. Respond to reviews to show users that you value their feedback, whether negative or positive. Let's discuss some of the best practices for mobile app updates. To keep your mobile app fresh and relevant, follow these best practices for mobile app updates. Create a schedule for regular updates, whether weekly, monthly, or quarterly. Consistent updates keep users engaged and show your commitment to improving the app. For example, photo editing apps release new filters and features monthly to keep users interested. When releasing any update, clearly communicate new additions or improvements in the update notes. Users appreciate knowing about changes, enhancements, and their benefits. For instance, when a messaging app adds new emojis, they highlight these additions to encourage usage. Before rolling out an update, conduct thorough testing to ensure new features or fixes do not introduce new bugs. Conduct beta testing with a select group to collect feedback on potential issues before a full release. Consider rolling out updates gradually to a small percentage of users before making them widely available. This allows you to detect issues early and address them quickly without impacting all users. When making updates, be cautious about user data security. Ensure your app updates comply with data protection regulations like GDPR or CCPA. Users trust apps that prioritize their privacy. Let's explore some real-life examples of best practices for mobile app support and updates. Some of the most popular apps maintain their relevance through regular updates and effective communication. WhatsApp consistently rolls out updates to enhance user experience, such as new privacy features and functionalities. In 2023, they added features like message reactions and communities. WhatsApp effectively communicates updates through in-app notifications and detailed release notes, ensuring users are informed about new functionalities and improvements. Spotify uses its platform to engage users with updates and new features. In 2023, they introduced an AI-powered DJ feature that curates personalized playlists. Spotify encourages feedback directly through the app and social media platforms. This approach allows users to share experiences and suggestions, which in turn helps Spotify refine its offerings. In 2023, TikTok enhanced its support system by launching a creator support hub within the app. This hub provides creators with resources, FAQs, and direct access to support representatives. TikTok regularly updates its content moderation policies and features based on user feedback, demonstrating commitment to community safety and satisfaction. Apple Music regularly updates its app to improve user experience. In 2023, they introduced AI-driven playlists tailored to individual listening habits. The company actively encourages user feedback via in-app prompts and social media. This helps Apple Music fine-tune features based on real user preferences. In this video, you learned that effective customer support ensures positive user interaction with your app, increasing user satisfaction. Different users prefer different communication methods, so offering channels like email, chat, social media, and forums can cater to diverse needs. Keeping your app updated helps address bugs, introduce new features, protect user data, and maintain compatibility with the latest operating systems. And finally, actively monitoring and responding to user reviews helps you understand user needs and demonstrates that you value their input. Welcome to preparing a Flutter app for publishing. After watching this video, you will be able to discuss the importance of preparing a Flutter app, list the key steps involved in releasing the app. In today's world, launching a new app requires everything in place, like proper labeling, packaging, and security checks. Similarly, preparing your Flutter app for release involves updating versions, configuring permissions, thorough testing, and more. Let's discuss these steps to set the app for release. The first important step is ensuring proper versioning, which will inform users of the current version of your app and help you manage updates efficiently. In Flutter, you can set the version number in the pub/spec.yaml file. The version format is typically major.minor.patch plus build. For instance, if the current version is 1.0.0 plus 1, the next release might be 1.0.1 plus 2 for a minor update or 1.1.0 plus 2 for new features. Ensure that you update this version number with every new release. With your versioning set, it's time to focus on how your app presents itself visually. Let's understand how to update app icons and splash screens. In Flutter, you can easily customize the app icon and splash screen using specific packages. The Flutter Launcher Icons package allows you to set a custom app icon, while the Flutter Native Splash package is used to create a splash screen. These visual elements are crucial for branding and user experience, hence, ensuring they align with your app's theme and purpose is important. To set up your app icon, you can data to your pub/spec.yaml file as shown here. Now, run the command using his code. Once the users interact with the app features, permissions become mandatory. Let's explore how to configure them. Different platforms require specifying app permissions to ensure transparency and user security. For Android, you can declare permissions in the .xml file, and for iOS, they are stated in the info.plist file. It's recommended to request only essential permissions to avoid user distrust and potential app rejection. Once the permissions are set properly, it's time to sign the app. When trying to publish your app on the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store, you need to sign the application for security. Signing authenticates your app and ensures users that it comes from a reliable source. To create this as a process in Android, you'll need to generate a key store file and configure it in your project's build.gradle file. On the other hand, for iOS, signing is managed through Xcode. You can select the appropriate development team and manage certificates. After setting up the signing process, you need to perform obfuscation. Let's discuss what that is. Obfuscation is a technique used to make the code more difficult to read and reverse engineer. This is extremely crucial when publishing apps, as it adds a layer of protection against unauthorized use or copying of the code. Flutter provides built-in support for code obfuscation during the build process. For Android, you can enable obfuscation using the obfuscate command shown here, whereas for iOS, you need to set up specific flags in Xcode. Now that the code is secured, The next step is to test it across devices to check for bugs. Make sure that the app runs smoothly and without crashes to maintain a positive user experience and avoid negative reviews. Flutter's Flutter test command allows you to run unit tests, whereas for integration testing, use tools like Firebase Test Lab or incorporate testing directly into the CI/CD pipeline. Once everything is set up, it's time to build the release version of the app. The release build is optimized for performance and should be thoroughly tested to ensure it meets the standards of the platforms you are targeting. The APK, or an Android app bundle, AKB, can be generated for Android users with AAB as the recommended format for new apps. For iOS, archive your app using Xcode and prepare it for submission. With the release version built, it's time to set up the continuous deployment. Continuous deployment CD automates the deployment of the app whenever changes are made. This helps maintain a consistent release process and ensures that updates are delivered to users promptly. By integrating CD into your workflow, you can automate tasks such as building, testing, and deploying tasks using CI/CD tools like GitHub Actions, Bitrise, and CircleCI. This setup saves time and reduces the risk of errors during the release phase. Finally, it's time to submit your app to the stores. For Google Play, use the Google Play console to upload your APK or AAB, complete the required information, and submit your app for review. For the Apple App Store, use App Store Connect to upload your build, provide the necessary metadata, and submit it for review. Adhere to each platform's specific guidelines and requirements to prevent any delays in app approval. In this video, you learned that preparing a Flutter app for release is like setting up a new store, requiring detailed attention. Set and update the app version in pubspec.yaml to manage updates. Use Flutter packages for app icons and splash screens and declare necessary permissions in platform-specific files for security and transparency. Sign your app for authenticity, obfuscate code to prevent reverse engineering, and test thoroughly across devices for smooth performance. Build the release version, set up continuous deployment, and submit to app stores. Welcome to this video on releasing an app on iOS. After watching this video, you will be able to describe the key steps for releasing an app on iOS. Identify best practices for managing app releases. Imagine that you've just finished building your Flutter app and are ready to publish it. Your first step is to set up certificates and provisioning profiles in Xcode. This step is essential for authenticating your identity as a developer and ensuring your app is properly signed. You'll need development and distribution certificates. First, create a certificate signing request, CSR, and open keychain access on your device. You'll then go to Certificate Assistant, select Request a certificate from a certificate authority. Then, follow the prompts to generate a CSR file. You'll use this file to create your certificates. To generate your certificates, log in to your Apple developer account. Navigate to Certificates, Identifiers, and Profiles. Use your CSR to create development and distribution certificates. Once you've downloaded your certificates, you can add them to your keychain. Next, you'll need to set up provisioning profiles. These profiles link your app to your Apple developer account and define the devices and features that your app can use. You'll start by creating an app ID in your Apple developer account. Be sure to create an app ID that matches your app's bundle identifier. Next, generate a provisioning profile. Select the app ID you just created. Then, choose your certificates and generate a provisioning profile. Install this profile by moving it into Xcode. Remember to keep your certificates and provisioning profiles current to avoid delays. Misconfigured profiles often result in errors. Ensure that your profile is linked to your app's bundle identifier correctly and includes necessary entitlements. After your certificates and provisioning profiles are in place, the next step is to prepare your app for submission using App Store Connect. This platform manages all aspects of your app's presence on the App Store, from metadata to performance tracking. In the App Store Connect, create a new record with details, such as the app's name, primary language, and bundle ID to define your app's identity. Next, upload your app. You'll archive your app in Xcode and then upload the binary file, or IPA, to App Store Connect. Note that Xcode will automatically check for common issues during this process. It will check that those necessary entitlements, such as social media sharing, are correctly configured. The next step is testing. Before your app goes live, gathering feedback through beta testing is essential. TestFlight allows you to distribute your app to testers and gather their input. To set up testing, add a new build in TestFlight. Then invite users through email. In TestFlight, you can manage internal and external testing. You can then gather feedback from users. TestFlight provides an easy way for testers to submit feedback, report bugs, and suggest improvements. This feedback is invaluable for identifying potential issues before you release your app to the public. Consider integrating continuous integration and continuous deployment, CI/CD pipelines, to streamline your development process. CI/CD automates tasks involved in building, testing, and deploying your app, saving time and reducing errors. To set up CI/CD for iOS, choose a CI/CD tool like Bitrise, CircleCI, or GitHub Actions. Set up workflows to automate code linting, unit testing, building the app, and deploying it. This automation ensures that your app is always in a deployable state, ready for testing or release. Once your app is live, monitor its performance and manage updates. Use App Store Connect's analytics tools to track your app's performance. Monitor metrics like download numbers, user engagement, and crash reports, addressing issues quickly to maintain a high-quality user experience. Regularly updating your app keeps it relevant and engaging. Consistent updates show users that you're committed to providing a high-quality experience. In this video, you learned that the first step to publishing your Flutter app is setting up certificates and provisioning profiles in Xcode to authenticate your identity and sign your app. The next step is to generate development and distribution certificates through your Apple developer account and link provisioning profiles to your app's bundle identifier. Then, prepare your app for submission using App Store Connect to create an app record and upload your app's binary file. Test your app through TestFlight to gather user feedback before release. To streamline the development process, integrate CI/CD pipelines to automate building, testing, and deploying your app. After release, monitor your app's performance and manage updates using App Store Connect to ensure a high-quality user experience. Welcome to this video on releasing an app on Android. After watching this video, you will be able to publish your app on Google Play. You will also learn how to sign apps through Play App Signing and by creating a key store file. Additionally, you'll learn how to use Google Play Console to manage your app. You will also use practices such as continuous integration, or CI, and continuous deployment, or CD, to automate the app development process. Finally, you'll learn how to perform post-release management for your app. Publishing your app on Google Play is like opening a store on the busiest street in the world. You are making your app accessible to a diverse and vast global audience that will provide infinite opportunities for app success and growth. This video will walk you through publishing your app, beginning with setting up app signing, building an Android app bundle, AAB, preparing your app for submission, and uploading your app's binary file. App signing is like getting a product barcode or passport for your app. It helps verify your app's identity and grants access to Google Play. App signing helps the store prioritize security and user trust, protecting users from harmful software. A unique key serves as your app's digital signature. Efficient key management is vital to ensure the security of your app. You can choose from two methods to sign your app: The first is to use the Play app signing service that allows Google to manage your app's key. This method will help prevent critical loss or compromise. The second method provides you with more control over the signing process. Generate and configure a key store file in your app to ensure the signing process is complete. It's essential to safeguard your key store to prevent unauthorized access to your app. Let's look at the process of generating a key store and configuring your Flutter app. First, run this command on your terminal. Here, a cryptographic essential management tool named Key Tool and the RSA encryption algorithm are used to create a key size of 2048 bits. Next, configure the key store in your build.gradle file. Here, the key store, passwords, and aliases are defined. Here, the configuration also links to the release build type to ensure that the app signs correctly before distribution. Finally, use this command to build your app's release version. As a best practice, securely back up your key store file. Losing it can cause delays or impact the ability to update your app. Next, you'll explore the difference between Android App Bundles, or AABs, and Android Package Kits, or APKs, to optimize your app for the Play Store. AAB is Google's preferred format for app distribution. It helps Google Play generate APKs for your device, ensuring faster installation times. This bundle benefits users by reducing the download size, which is useful for users from regions with slow internet speeds. AABs ensure a better app user experience. APKs refer to the traditional app packaging format. APKs, while still supported, are less practical than AABs. Their larger file sizes, which include resources for several device configurations, impact app performance and user satisfaction. Google Play Console helps manage your app on the store. It guides the app submission process, from setting up metadata and configuring distribution to preparing your app for review. The Play Console offers performance tracking, testing, managing updates, in-app purchases, and user behavior. Next, let's examine continuous integration, or CI, and continuous deployment, or CD. These practices streamline your app development workflow by automating repetitive tasks. CI involves developers merging updated code into a shared repository. Automated testing of each integration ensures that your app remains stable and functional. CI tools like GitHub Actions or Jenkins can also run tests and provide alerts on any issues during development. CD automatically releases your app to users. It also ensures that bug fixes and new features reach app users through an automated process. After successful internal testing, a staged rollout, and a full release, your app is deployed to the Google Play Store. It's essential to monitor and optimize your app continuously after its launch. Track app issues and user feedback to maintain positive user experiences. Use the Google Play Console to track user behavior, downloads, and app performance. The console can roll out new features and fix bugs as well. Frequent app-enhancing updates will retain users. There are some valuable resources and tools to ensure smooth app management. The Google Play Console provides comprehensive documentation on app submission, performance analytics, and app purchases, and other important aspects of app management. You can use CI and CD tools like Jenkins and GitHub Actions to automate your app's creation, testing, and deployment. In this video, you'll learn to publish your app by setting up app signing, building an Android app bundle, AAB, and preparing your app for submission. Differentiate between Android app bundles and APKs to ensure the correct optimization of your app. Use Google Play Console for the app submission process, setting up pricing, and managing app updates. Use continuous integration, CI, and continuous deployment, CD, to automate repetitive tasks. Perform post-release management to track user behavior, downloads, and app performance. Use the Google Play Console and CI/CD tools as resources for your app. Welcome to this video on leveraging Google Analytics. After watching this video, you will be able to use Google Analytics to gain valuable insights into your app's performance. You will observe your users and how they interact with your app. You'll learn to set up Google Analytics and track key metrics like user demographics, behavior flow, and real-time data. You'll also learn to use conversion tracking and post-analysis actions. Google Analytics is like a skilled detective you hire to reveal actionable intelligence about your mobile app's effectiveness and user interactions. It provides real-time data on user acquisition, retention, and engagement, helping you make data-driven decisions to enhance user experience. Use Google Analytics to track your mobile app comprehensively so that you can understand the behavior of existing users, identify gaps, and chart a strategic plan for its growth and success. Your app's journey is incomplete without integrating Google Analytics to monitor user behavior. Firebase Analytics offers smooth integration with Google Analytics and comprehensive app tracking capabilities. Let's begin by adding Firebase to your project by going to the Firebase console and creating a new project. Then, follow the instructions to add Firebase to your app. Next, add the Firebase Analytics package to your pubspec.yaml file. Initialize Firebase Analytics through a main function that is declared as asynchronous. This line initializes the Flutter framework. Here, a Firebase app instance is initialized. Finally, this line makes sure the app has started to log events. There are various metrics to enhance your app's user experience and functionality. The first metric is user demographics. Let's say Google Analytics reveals that a significant percentage of your app users in the 25 to 34 age group are interested in travel. You can use this insight to include new offers or features that target this interest. Additionally, Google Analytics provides valuable insights into the user's age and gender, allowing you to enhance your content and marketing strategy further. The next metric is behavior flow, which reveals how users navigate your app. This metric helps you identify frequently visited screens and where they drop off. For example, Google Analytics might show high drop-off rates on the payment screen. You can then take corrective measures to streamline the payment process to ensure successful transactions. The third metric is real-time data that allows you to analyze how users interact with your Flutter app. These real-time insights are helpful when you want to understand how users react to a marketing campaign or a feature rollout. The final metric is conversion tracking, which helps you understand how well your app performs regarding signups, purchases, and other call to actions. Let's say you've introduced a new feature and want to track its frequency of use. This metric will help you analyze user responses and set up prompts, encouraging users to use the feature. To boost your app's performance, leverage data from user demographics to personalize your content, optimize user journeys according to behavior flows, and enhance features likely to increase conversions. Ensure you deploy A/B testing to verify app changes before rolling them out. You can create two versions of a feature and compare user engagement to determine which version performs better. Next, let's look at some Google Analytics best practices. First, prioritize and focus only on critical metrics that matter to you, such as user engagement, retention, and conversion rates, so you don't waste time on metrics that aren't relevant to your app. Second, establish a schedule for reviewing Google Analytics reports regularly. This will help you stay on top of frequently changing behavior trends. Finally, use advanced tools such as Google Tag Manager for refined event tracking and Firebase's A/B testing features to refine your app's user experience. Let's look at the tools and resources you'll need to use Google Analytics effectively. First, the Firebase console is a centralized route to manage your data and reports. Then, there is Google Tag Manager for custom tagging and advanced event tracking. It enables precise measurement of user behaviors and interactions. Finally, there's Google Analytics documentation for extensive guidance on utilizing Google Analytics capabilities. In this video, you learned to add Firebase to your app to initialize Firebase Analytics and integrate it into Google Analytics. Track key metrics, including user demographics, behavior flow, real-time data, and conversion tracking. Leverage data collected from Google Analytics to personalize your content, optimize user journeys, and enhance features. Use best practices to leverage Google Analytics capabilities efficiently. Use tools and resources that help you with your Google Analytics journey. Welcome to this video on preparing a React Native app for publishing. After watching this video, you will be able to explain the importance of preparing a React Native app before publishing, identify steps to optimize your app for better performance and user experience, describe the process of setting up app icons, permissions, and submission to app stores, and analyze strategies to monitor your app's performance post-launch. You're ready to publish your React Native app for a game. However, you skip a few crucial preparation steps without realizing its impact. What happens when users experience a lag in game performance or slow loading due to compatibility issues? This leads to negative reviews and poor app adoption. This is just a simple example of why you must pay attention to your app preparation before publishing. Let's explore the key reasons for preparing your React Native app before publishing. You bring your ideas to users when you publish a mobile app. The most important step is to prepare your application accurately to ensure it runs smoothly on users' devices. This is because a well-prepared app runs smoother and faster, leading to better user experience. Your compatible app works across different devices and operating system versions without any performance issues. A secure app guards your user data at all steps. To ensure compliance with App Store guidelines, your app should meet each platform's rules and requirements. Now, let's understand the steps to prepare your React Native app for publishing. Before you publish, always optimize your app to ensure it runs efficiently. Remove any unused code and go through your project and eliminate any unused components or libraries. This reduces the size of your app and improves performance. You can also use tools like Image Optim or TinyPNG to compress images without losing quality, which helps reduce the app size. Additionally, use tools like Uglify.js to minify your JavaScript code to remove unnecessary characters, making the code smaller and faster to load. Next, test your app thoroughly. Make sure you test your app on various devices with different screen sizes and operating systems or OS versions, whether iOS or Android. Write unit tests for your components to ensure they behave as expected. For end-to-end testing, use tools like Detox or Appium to simulate user interactions with your app. Then, set up app icons and splash screens. Your app's icon is the first thing users see, so it must look professional and represent your brand well. Create your app icons in diverse sizes as required by the App Store and Google Play Store. Design visually appealing splash screens that match your branding. Next, your app needs permission to access certain features on the user's device, such as the camera or location services. Only request permissions that are necessary for your app's functionality. For example, if your app doesn't need location services, don't request access to it. As each platform has its own submission process, familiarize yourself with the guidelines. For Apple's App Store, you'll need an Apple developer account. Prepare screenshots in various sizes, write a detailed app description, and adhere to Apple's review guidelines. For the Google Play Store, set up a Google Play developer account and prepare your listing with proper descriptions, keywords, and graphics. Finally, after publishing, it's important to track how users interact with your app. Integrate analytics tools like Google Analytics or Firebase Analytics to gather data on user behavior. Measure how often users open the app, which features they use most, and monitor for any crashes or bugs that users encounter post-launch. Let's explore the key technical considerations for preparing your React Native app for publishing. First, optimize your components to minimize unnecessary re-renders. Use tools like React.memo and Pure Component to control when components should update. Next, choose the right state management tool. Depending on the complexity of your app, consider using state management libraries like Redux, MobX, or Context API. These tools effectively manage the global state and simplify data flow in your application. Then, set up global error handlers to catch uncaught exceptions and promise rejections. This is crucial for logging errors and improving app reliability. For API integration, use libraries like Axios or Fetch API to make network requests. Ensure you handle loading states and error responses carefully. Next, ensure your API endpoints are secured and protected against common vulnerabilities, such as SQL injection and cross-site scripting or XSS. Next, use the --minify flag during the build process to reduce the JavaScript bundle size. Analyze your bundle using tools like Source Map Explorer to identify large dependencies that can be removed or replaced. To check device compatibility, while emulators are useful, always test your app on physical devices to identify issues related to performance, touch sensitivity, and real-world usage scenarios. If your app targets multiple regions, implement localization to support different languages and formats. Libraries like React I18 next can help manage translations. Finally, integrate analytics tools like Google Analytics for Firebase or Amplitude to track user engagement and behavior. This data helps with future updates and improvements. In this video, you learned that a well-prepared React Native app ensures smooth performance and better user experience. App optimization includes removing unused code, image compression, and code minification. App testing covers unit and end-to-end testing on multiple devices and OS versions. Setting up icons and splash screens for your app enhances brand representation. Proper configuration of app permissions before launch helps manage access to device features. App Store submission for a React Native app requires meeting platform-specific guidelines for Apple and Google. Monitoring analytics, post your app launch tracks, user behavior, and identifies bugs. And finally, technical considerations for preparing a React Native app include performance optimization, state management, error handling, API integration, security measures, compatibility testing, localization, analytics and monitoring, and app size management. Welcome to this video on releasing React Native app on iOS. After watching this video, you can identify key configurations for the release scheme in Xcode and outline the steps for building and archiving a native iOS app. You will also be able to describe the submission process for both React Native and Expo apps and explain the compliance requirements and Apple's guidelines for submission. Releasing a native iOS app is an exciting step in the development process, but it requires following a few essential steps to ensure a smooth launch. Whether using React Native with Expo or building directly, you'll need to go through certain key stages of preparing and publishing your app to the App Store. The first step in this process is configuring the release scheme. This prepares your app for distribution. Open Xcode, then go to Product, Scheme, and click Edit Scheme. Under the Run tab, select Release from the Build Configuration dropdown. This disables the in-app developer menu for production and bundles, JavaScript locally, allowing the app to run on a device without being connected to your computer. Now, if your app's bundle size increases, you will get a blank screen between the splash screen and your app's main view. To avoid this, add this code snippet to your appdelegate.m file. This ensures that the splash screen remains visible during transitions. This code snippet is an example, has to be changed based on program, context, and flow. Additionally, to save time during development, you can disable bundle generation in debug mode by updating the shell script within Xcode's build phase. The next step is building the app for release. You can enable build by pressing Command and B or selecting Product and navigating to build. Once you have completed this step, your app is ready for beta testing and submission to the App Store. Alternatively, You can use the React Native CLI with a release mode option. Once testing is complete, open your terminal and navigate to your app's iOS folder. Double-click .xc workspace file to open Xcode. Then select Product and Archive. Ensure the device is set to any iOS device to create the archive. Also, verify that your bundle identifier matches exactly what you created in the Apple Developer Dashboard. Once the archive is complete, click Distribute App in the archive window and choose App Store Connected. Ensure that all required checkboxes are selected before uploading. You can manage the signing process automatically or manually, depending on your requirements. Your app will now appear in App Store Connect under Test Flight. Complete any necessary information and select your app's build in the Build section. Once you're ready, click Save and then Submit for review. Remember that Apple requires screenshots for various device sizes when submitting your app. You can find reference sizes online. In some cases, providing screenshots for specific displays may remove the need to submit for every device size. Now, let us see how to release apps developed at the Expo. To submit your app to the Apple App Store, you need a paid Apple Developer account, which can be created on the Apple Developer Portal. Using the command listed, ensure you have the EAS CLI installed and authenticated with your Expo account. To submit your app first, build a standalone app with a signed binary using EAS build or manually. Then, navigate to your project directory and run the provided command to start the submission process. This command will guide you, so starting within your project directory is essential. If you haven't created an App Store Connect API key, the EAS CLI can help you set it up. You'll also have the option to provide an app-specific password. When prompted, select the binary you wish to submit from the latest successful build, a specific build, ID a local.ipa file, or a URL to the app archive. Finally, a configuration summary will display before submission begins, with progress updates on the screen. If you are ready to publish your app, here is the manual submission process. To begin manual submissions, create an app entry on App Store Connect. Then, sign into App Store Connect and accept any legal notices that may appear. Next, click the blue plus button under the app's header and select New App. Here, you'll enter your app's name, language, bundle identifier, and stock keeping unit or SKU, a unique string often resembling the bundle identifier, such as com.company.myapp. Once you've filled in these details, click Create to finalize the app record. Now let's upload your app with Transporter. Download Transporter from the App Store. After installation, sign in using your Apple ID. To upload your app, add the IP8 file by dragging it into the Transporter window or selecting it through the File dialog by clicking the plus or Add App button. Once you've added the file, click the Deliver button to submit your app. Please note that this process may take a few minutes, followed by an additional 10 to 15 minutes for processing on Apple servers. To check the status of your binary, return to App Store Connect. Select My Apps, click your app entry, scroll to the Build section, and choose your uploaded binary. In this video, you learned that the steps involved in releasing a native iOS app include configuring the release scheme in Xcode, building and archiving the app in Xcode, and distributing the app to the App Store Connect. You also learned that EAS CLI is used to upload apps developed in Expo using Transporter. Welcome to Releasing React Native App on Android. After watching this video, you will be able to describe the process of publishing a React Native app on the Google Play Store, explain the steps to set up a Google Play developer account, and evaluate the requirements and configurations for app publishing. Did you know that publishing an app on the Google Play Store allows you to reach users from every corner of the world? Let's look at how you can publish your app on the Google Play Store. Before publishing your app, ensure these essential details are ready. First, choose a short, catchy, unique name that reflects your app's purpose. Next, clearly describe what your app does, including relevant keywords to help users find it easily. Then, capture screenshots highlighting your app's key features, focusing on the most valuable ones. Specify the user-facing version number for your app to keep track of updates. Set the correct bundle ID following the format com.company name .app name, like com.spotify.music. Lastly, ensure you have a Google Play developer or publisher account to manage your app on the Play Store. Now, let's look at the requirements for publishing on the Google Play Store. You need an app icon that is 512 by 512 pixels and supports transparency. You must also choose the right category for your app from the available options in the Google Play Store. Expo is a platform that helps you build and deploy React Native apps efficiently. You can create an Expo account or log in to access the Expo dashboard and get started if you already have one. EAS Submit is a cloud-based service from Expo designed to help you upload and submit app binaries to app stores like Google Play and the App Store. EAS Submit simplifies the app submission process, allowing you to configure it using an EAS.json file for various environments such as Mac OS, Windows, and Linux. By default, EAS Submit will use the production profile unless another profile is specified in the EAS.json file. Here's an example of a basic EAS.json with a production profile. The EAS.json file contains important settings for app submission to Android and iOS. The CLI section ensures you're using Expo CLI version 0.34.0 or higher. The Submit section defines the production settings. For Android, it uses the service account key for authentication and submits the app to the internal track. For iOS, it specifies the Apple ID, App Store Connect App ID, and Apple Team ID for submitting the app. To submit your app to the Google Play Store using Expo, you need a Google Play developer account and a Google Service account with its JSON private key. You must manually upload your app at least once in the Play console. Ensure EAS CLI is installed and authenticated on your system. Start by building a standalone app binary, which must be signed for store submission. You can use EAS build or your preferred method for this. To submit your binary, run the command EAS submit p Android from your project directory. The command will guide you through the process. The command will log you into your Expo account and confirm that your app exists on EAS servers, prompt you to set the Android package name if it's not already in your app config, and allow you to select a binary from the latest EAS build, a specific build, ID, or a local file. To publish your React Native app on the Google Play Store without using Expo, ensure you have everything ready. You'll need a React Native project running on your machine, a key store file to sign your app, and a Google Play console account set up. The key store file is required to sign your app, proving it's legitimate. You can create it using a simple command if you don't have one. If you're using Android Studio to generate a signed APK, you can do this by going to Build, Generate Signed Bundle, APK. You can choose an existing key store file in this window or create a new one. To create a new key store file, click the Create New button, follow the prompts, and then fill in the key, alias, and passwords. Once you are satisfied with your app's performance and functionality, you can publish it on the Google Play Store. To publish your app, create a Google Play developer account. The account requires a one-time registration fee, which you can verify on the Google Play Console website. Once registered, you can access the Google Play Console. In the Google Play Console, create a store listing for your app. This includes choosing a unique app title, writing a clear and engaging description, uploading high-quality screenshots showcasing your app's features, and providing an eye-catching app icon representing your brand. In the Google Play Console, go to the Release section and select Production. Click Start, New Release, and upload the apprelease.apk file that you generated. Follow the prompts to provide any additional information about your app. Decide whether your app will be free or paid. Once everything is correct, click the Publish button to submit your app to the Google Play Store. After publishing your app, monitor user feedback through Play Store reviews and ratings to identify improvements and plan updates. Regular updates fix bugs and enhance user satisfaction. Engage with users by responding to reviews and interacting on social media, building a loyal community. In this video, you learned that launching an app on the Google Play Store involves several important steps. The process includes preparing the app name, description, screenshots, app version, bundle ID, and setting up a Google Play developer account. Key Google Play Store requirements include creating a 512 by 512 pixel app icon and selecting the appropriate app category. The Expo platform simplifies app development, enabling cloud-based builds, user authentication, and submission through EAS Submit. Use EAS CLI and EAS.json to upload app binaries. For manual submission, generate a key store file, build a signed APK, and set up a Google Play console account. Monitoring user feedback, planning updates based on feedback, and engaging with users through reviews and social media are crucial post-publishing actions. Congratulations on completing the course. Now that you've explored the essentials of mobile app development, including notifications, databases, and publishing, you'll find plenty of opportunities to apply your skills in real-world scenarios. Let's review some of the key concepts you've covered during this course. Notifications are key to keeping users informed and engaged with your app. They can deliver timely updates, encourage interaction, and return users to your app after a trigger event. Push notifications are sent from a server to a user's device, while the app can generate local notifications. In-app notifications provide real-time alerts during active app use, ensuring immediate engagement. You learned about FCM and Apple Push Notification Service, two cloud services developers use to send push notifications. These services ensure seamless delivery across different platforms. Implementing push notifications involves three essential steps: obtaining user permission, generating a token, and using the token with a cloud-based messaging service to send notifications. Beyond notifications, mobile UI design helps create user-friendly and visually appealing apps. You explored UI design principles, including user-centered design, responsive design, and visual hierarchy to ensure intuitive app layouts that work across devices. Touchscreen optimization and responsive design ensure that apps work seamlessly on different devices. You also learned to apply media elements like images and audio to make apps more engaging, capture attention, and enhance communication. Popular apps like Instagram, Spotify, YouTube, Pinterest, TikTok, Netflix, and Snapchat demonstrate how media and interactions create dynamic user experiences. Databases help store and manage app data. Embedded databases store data locally, while remote databases provide scalability and real-time updates. CRUD operations, create, read, update, and delete, are essential for managing data in embedded databases. Remote databases are more flexible for apps that handle large amounts of data or need real-time syncing. MBS streamlines app development by managing tasks like data storage, user authentication, push notifications, and server management. These services allow developers to focus on building user-friendly apps, while cloud services handle the backend. To integrate MBS into a mobile app, follow these steps. Identify app requirements, research available services, choose an appropriate backend solution, design the application architecture, develop the app, test functionalities, and secure the app. This process ensures efficient development and security. WebSockets provide real-time, two-way communication between apps and servers, making them ideal for applications like chat apps, online gaming, and live sports updates. After managing your app's data and backend with MBS, the next step is publishing, marketing, and supporting your app. After completing your app's development, the next step is to publish it on platforms like the App Store or Google Play. You'll need to assemble several key assets to create a strong presence on the App Store. Each asset plays a role in shaping how users perceive and interact with your app. Use social media, influencer campaigns, and email marketing to increase app visibility. Gather positive reviews and implement App Store optimization, ASO, using relevant keywords. Tailor your app based on user demographics to ensure its features meet users' needs. Use platforms like User Voice to gather feedback and improve your app. Providing customer support is crucial for user satisfaction. Use help desk software, live chat, and knowledge bases to assist with technical and account-related queries. Regular updates keep your app secure and relevant. They address bugs, improve features, and ensure compatibility with new devices and OS versions. After publishing your app, focus on preparing for release. Update the app version, set up icons, sign the app, and test it across devices before submission. For iOS, create certificates and provisioning profiles. Test your app through beta testing to gather feedback before releasing it. For Android, build the app bundle, set up app signing, and submit your app for review. Manage your app's progress after the launch. Use analytics tools to track app performance and monitor user behavior and demographics. Optimize app features based on this data. Optimize the code for your React Native app, test it across devices, and follow submission guidelines for each platform. Now that you've reviewed some of the fundamental ideas presented in this course, remember that each module has a summary and a glossary. You can use them to reference what you learned. Congratulations on completing this course, and good luck with your mobile app development journey.